last we left you guys, it was kind of an interesting situation.
Interesting is a word.
You all have been trying to infiltrate a kind of Coliseum gladiatorial games hosted by this hut that you've been hired to kill. Strangely enough, as you guys went to get food in the morning, you saw this hut in question go by, and on the skiff next to him were two people. One of you knew who one of them was, and most of you knew who the other person was, which was Aaron Val, the infamous Pirate King.
Above game, we're not supposed to know who he is, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay, no, good. Just because I knew because I heard.
Because I don't.
But her,
yes, I don't either.
Literally did a spit take.
No, I didn't.
As
my blue milk.
So unfortunately, everything's happening very quickly. This speeder, the skiff, starts to go away. It's surrounded by guards, and as they disappear, the crowds again start to form in this plaza outside of this Coliseum, and you're left there together.
I notice that Io is like real agitated too, and I just like grab her arm like very hard. Io.
That was
Aaron.
He's wearing those glasses.
I know. Why would he ever do that? That's so against his fashion sense.
He snapped them together.
I thought that we broke all of them, but we must have missed a couple.
Either that or Randall just has droves and droves and droves of extra frames just hidden everywhere.
But why is he working with Randall? I mean, Randall was the one who took him away back when he left.
It is possible that the glasses are not related to Randall at all.
That is true. They are common, I guess.
No, they're probably not. He's probably working with Randall or something.
I'm sorry, my attention was on our target to be. What are you talking about?
Did you see who was standing next to the target?
The people who he was waiting for, who were following him.
Aaron Val.
Explain. Who is Aaron Val?
What does that mean?
Is you are prattling on about glasses. I have no clue what you're talking about.
The Fruch is there and he's completely confused. What are you talking about?
Aaron was a companion of ours. He
was a former ally.
Yes.
Who claimed to be a great space pirate.
Right, but he actually had no credentials at all, as far as we could tell. But he was originally sent to, well, it wasn't him specifically who was sent to collect the bounty on me, but
That's right. You guys are like all wanted?
Yeah, well, I specifically am. I think others are probably wanted by association now.
Did you fall in love and that's why he didn't turn you in?
I don't know. He worked with us.
This Aaron tried to collect on your bounty?
No, he was working for the hut who I stole from. Well, technically, he was working for the right hand of the hut who I stole from.
What hut?
Ruatha. She's the ruler of Groth. It's
I'm very familiar with who she is.
the gambling moon. Yep.
So, I just back it up a second. I just want to make sure I understand this right. Our target just went by.
Yep.
And one of the people, his guest, you have an extensive relationship with, and he works for a hut that you stole from. Now this is making more sense. You've liberated huts from their property.
Well,
this is not going to work.
not just one of the people who he was waiting for. I know the other one too.
How?
She was the Twi'lek girl. She was part of my former crew. She was one of the people who helped pull off the heist on Groth that we pulled, where we emptied the main casino's treasuries.
Again,
so our mission has been even more endangered now.
I'm sorry, but I think I potentially have put you all in a great deal of danger.
How? Because you're wanted by our target?
Well, not our target specifically, but after we pulled off the heist on Groth, we escaped. We went to Coruscant with all of our credits and our treasure, and we wanted to unload some of it. But as soon as we got there, we found out that a bounty had been put on our heads. I don't know how or why. We all stayed on Groth for several weeks to manage to liberate quite as much property as we did. And we all were, in disguises. We were space pirates, and unlike Aaron, we were real space pirates, and we were good at what we did. So when we arrived on Groth, or when we left Groth and we arrived on Coruscant, and we found out that somehow someone knew who we actually were and put a bounty out on us, it became apparent that somebody in our group probably betrayed us. So we all just separated because we didn't know who we could trust.
I think we have the answer to that question. It's probably the Twilight woman.
Maybe, unless there's some shred of hope that she and Aaron are working together.
And they are being held captive?
I don't think they're being held captive, but
now we
It
have
looked
to
very
free them?
clear that they were not being held captive.
but Aaron's worked for the Hutts before. It doesn't necessarily
true.
mean that he's
They
bad.
could be working undercover
That's true.
for the Rebel Alliance. I don't know.
I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying things at this
This
point.
is way more than I bargained for.
Currents be damned. Is there nowhere we can go you're not recognized?
I'm
Wanted?
a lot of places that are not very heavily populated.
Then let's go there next.
Well, right now we are in the middle of a mission, and regardless of what Lyra and Aaron's involvement in this is, I want to find out.
How does this change anything?
I don't think it does.
You cannot be seen.
No.
That is
No.
Only I'm using you as a meat shield if we start to get shot at.
I second
So
that.
charming, all of you.
Why would you say that? That was mean. A mean thing to say.
Yeah, well, you've all put me in grave danger, so I'm returning the favor.
What else would you be doing?
Nothing. Making more poisons, really.
I'm going to ask you a question, and the level of honesty that you give me right now is extremely important.
I love your hat.
Thank you. I like your hat too.
I'm not wearing one, but
You
thank
actually are wearing a
you
hat.
are.
You're wearing a musketeer, a
Yeah.
fancy musketeer
You're wearing,
hat,
yes.
and a small blue blanket. If
The
I'm
shock of seeing the people that we just like knocked
Just
the
threw
hat
the
off.
hat off.
I just normally never wear such fancy clothing.
as
I
if
forgot.
you look and you see
Very inconspicuous Herg.
Herg wearing this fancy musketeer's hat and this blue blanket. You're all, so I remember that you took a large pair of goggles. You have your bandana. Keith, Caleb, you
I have a hat, a helmet.
you have a
of some
hat and a
sort,
scarf
something.
for your trucker hat. And then Kilar, you tried to go quote scum of the galaxy
Yep.
look, which is just dirty, but you changed your
I changed my hair color.
Yeah, yeah, but the biggest one is it's definitely the hat. So I have a question. I need everyone to be extremely truthful right now.
That's what we're good at.
Apparently, if
That was sarcastic. That was sarcasm. Right?
Yes, you're starting to learn
Yes.
Herg.
Good.
if it came down to it, and the choice was kill your target,
Kill our target.
Or
but Aaron Val
Oh,
was in the way.
shoot right through him. Shoot right through him. And his dumb glasses.
Somebody has the right answer.
I have no allegiance to this Aaron Val.
I need to ascertain some more information.
Oh my god.
I just want to talk to him.
Oh, you just want to talk?
You don't understand. You don't know him. He had never killed anybody before until he accidentally ran over a stormtrooper with a speeder.
It's true. He was quite pathetic.
Wait, what?
Very innocent.
He claimed he was this great space pirate,
said he
but
was
he's
a pirate.
He's not. He's
Self-
some dumb
I said
merchant son.
Earlier, self-proclaimed space pirate. I said.
So-
that is why-
Did you see how many scarves he was wearing?
He was wearing a lot of scarves.
That is where our conflict is. He is a very fancy little pretty boy.
So he is a threat only because he recognizes you?
Yes.
And also, it seems that you care about him in some capacity because you
That's-
haven't answered the question.
Also, what
What
I'm
is the
sensing.
question?
His question.
Oh.
I'm the only one. Well, Caleb sort of answered it,
yeah.
and then I answered it.
The answer to the question would be
No.
No, what?
possibly
No, you would pause.
be
Or no, you
determined.
wouldn't hurt him.
I just want to talk.
I will answer your question with another question.
Caleb, it looks like we're on our own with this one.
Wait,
Looks like they're gonna have to iron things out before
Seriously.
we can continue our mission.
maybe we should all listen to the question I'm about to ask.
What's the
I'll
question?
answer your question with another question. Would you be okay with potentially killing an innocent or killing a potential ally for like no good reason?
If it's to stop a hut,
That wasn't part of my question. I said, would you be willing to kill an innocent for no good reason?
for no good reason,
It should not take you this long to answer the question, Fruch.
Yeah.
The Fruch.
You who's so certain that the only answer to the question of whether we would kill Aaron Val if he was in the way is
But he's
yes.
not an innocent.
And it's not for no good reason.
That's
Yes.
what we don't know.
That's a fallacy. That's not a good question to ask.
Well, it's not doing us any good standing around here arguing about it.
Great, well, you go iron things
agree.
out, and Caleb and I will go get some food or something. I'm not going to be a part of this. This is ridiculous.
as you're having this discussion, and everyone's emotions are all over the place,
My emotions are fine. The
you
fruit.
see through the crowd the very distinct look of a B1 battle droid wearing painted on blue overalls,
No!
carrying a case, walking through the crowd, seemingly very confused and mumbling to himself out loud.
I feel like they're somewhere here, but I can't find them.
Oh my god.
What are you?
What are you doing here?
He's walking, he's
What is?
past you, but a little bit out.
Go?
Cool. Wasn't it cool?
Cool.
Cool.
Right.
Cool.
K0001.
Over
Yes.
here.
Hey. No, that's not them.
Yes, we have hats.
And he
on.
starts to walk away.
Cool, you're,
No, it's
you're
me.
a droid. Aren't you supposed to be able to, like, see through disguises or something?
Cool is continuing to walk away.
I'm gonna run after Cool and stop it.
He's holding, it is holding like a case, like a briefcase. And so you go,
Yeah, I run after him and, like, just, you know, try to grab him by the shoulder, stop him.
Hey, hands off, meatbag.
Cool, it's me. It's Kalara. I just changed my hair color to try to be not so conspicuous here.
his head kind of. Go ahead and do a charm check.
Okay.
Just smile at him.
It worked.
I'm really good at that. Ooh.
You have an extension cord for this thing now?
Yeah.
Right.
This is serious. What's the
I don't want to
difficulty?
move
gonna
my
be 2 purple.
feet. I'm tired.
Oh, shit. I forgot. You have some.
We do. I'm gonna take a boost. I'm gonna take, a boost for good measure.
Okay.
No, let's take 2. I'm just gonna go crazy. I'm gonna take 2
That
boosts.
droid could get us
So-
all killed right
It's
now.
true. It's true. This is very important.
So you're taking a moment, kind of breathing.
Yep. This is coming from a happy place though, because Cool was sent to us by Ko, who I previously thought was dead, and so Cool, it's like a happy moment. Like this is an old friend, someone I think I can trust. Which is very few people.
You kind of try and stifle a laugh in his face, but you're coming from a good place. So go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Oh, here it is.
Boom. Okay, I got 4 successes and a triumph.
Do we kill the hut?
Somehow. We
Cool
killed
opens the
hut.
briefcase and all of a sudden there's a
And the hut blows up.
concentrated explosion.
So it takes a minute.
Hey, wait. Yeah, it is you. Hey, it's all of you guys.
Oh,
And then he starts to excitedly walk over to the group.
Cool, calm down. K0001, calm down.
keep your cool.
That's right. That's right. Keep my cool. Keep
Yeah.
my cool.
Oh god.
What
Why
got?
were you looking for us?
Oh, that's right. I was looking for you. Hold on.
Briefcase, and he hands it to Kilara.
So I know we're loading the ship up, but I feel like you should see what this is.
Okay. I open the briefcase.
It is filled with illegal spice drugs.
Cool, where did you get this?
This is what they brought on board.
And why did you think it would be a good idea to give them to us?
Well, I figured you'd want it.
For what?
I don't know. What do you guys do with drugs?
Not recreational purposes, you idiot. Unless I could make them into poisons.
Wait, I'm sorry. Remind me exactly where these came from.
Let me walk you through it.
Okay,
We came here.
right.
We flew the ships. We left. And here.
We left you
we
on
gave
the
them,
ship.
then we gave them the stuff, and then they dropped off the stuff. And of course, I opened up the stuff.
Wait, this is the stuff that we brought here?
Yeah, there's like a ton of it on the ship.
Oh, this is one of many.
So much drugs.
Wait.
What?
We were originally sent here under the pretense of trying to rescue the rebel emissaries who had unfortunate dealings with the Hutts here and supposedly been taken into captivity, but why would they send us with a bunch of drugs?
Are they trying to frame us?
Apparently, we're drug dealers now.
The Fruch closes the case.
What did they tell us it was supposed to be? I forgot.
Yeah, well, if you guys remember.
Rations.
No, you brought the rations. That was what I requested.
Oh, are they unloading drugs?
And we traded them.
For drugs?
I was told this is what I was supposed to fill your ship with. This is what was requested by the Alliance.
Who specifically in the Alliance requested this?
I don't have a name, it's just a contact.
Who?
It's just a code number.
Well, what's the code number?
It's like hold on. He starts to pull out his data pad. He's like, you know what, I don't feel like I should show this. Let's look, things have been going a little bit crazy. Let's go back to the hideout, figure everything out. I don't think this is necessarily, we shouldn't be holding a bag of drugs in the open.
I
Fair.
completely agree.
I agree. Paying for breakfast, 1, 2, 3, not it.
Not it.
Not it.
The hand tube.
Damn it. Cool is trying to like touch his nose with these hands. He hits
You
it
don't
with-
have any money, Cool.
Yeah. Don't suppose the dealers here accept alternative forms of currency, if you know what I mean.
They probably would.
I mean, look at this place.
Look, again, trust goes both ways. We're trying, I get it. Loaded. Apparently you guys didn't know that you were taking, this is what I was told. Breakfast is on me. He turns around and he leaves for a moment to pay the vendor. So he's gone. You're done.
I'm just.
Do you think that he knew that that's what the cargo was?
It
I
looked
have a-
like he did.
I have a feeling he doesn't finish his sentences on purpose.
He hasn't been extremely forthcoming despite expecting us to do so.
And why are we so worried about this? Don't we have more pressing matters?
I
If
suppose.
someone inspects our ship,
Shouldn't a whole ship full of drugs?
Don't worry, I set the ship for self-destruct if someone gets aboard.
oh my god.
Besides you.
Well, yeah, I mean, I gotta go back on board, but it's gonna blow up if anyone tries to get in.
Oh
Did we program
God.
that into our security system? Was that always there?
Seems like that is Cool's idea.
It seems a little extreme.
It's a.
He said, defend the ship, don't let any on board. They can't get on board if there's no ship.
You do understand that they can include us as well. We do need that ship as a getaway.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you deactivate it?
I should probably go now.
Wait,
Oh my god.
whenever we need to approach the ship, that's honestly, that's a problem we can solve later. Right now, we have a briefcase full of
drugs?
Great.
very
Right.
illegal drugs.
Let's go get
Well,
get
Cole has
breakfast
just
to go.
rejoined us, and he's already trouble. Perhaps him heading back to
You
the
should
ship would be
go
a good
and
thing.
guard the ship and make sure nobody enters and
Yes.
sets off the self-destruct mode.
I know, no one's gonna enter. It's on self-destruct.
Please remove the self-destruct.
Yeah, we do need that ship to get out of here.
Just out of
I
curiosity.
get you.
And he tilts his head as if trying to wink.
No, stop.
That's
Just
Doesn't
out
look
of
like you think it.
curiosity, Cool. What would happen if You were on the ship, and then somebody tried to enter the ship.
No, I was supposed to defend the ship.
How would you do that?
Or I'd shoot him.
That sounds better than self-destructing.
Yeah, but I'm not at the ship. I think I'm here.
Yes, but you should go to the ship.
And what do you do after you shoot them?
Shoot him again.
And then after that?
Shoot him again.
At what point do you call us?
Oh, then I'd call you.
So you do 3 shots and then you
Kill,
call
yeah.
us.
I think
Shoot
that's
3
fine. I
times.
think he can.
Seems reasonable.
Watch the ship.
Captain, send him back to the ship.
We don't
please.
have much of another choice. Cool, go back to the ship, and if anyone shows up, shoot first, call us later.
Unless it's
Yeah,
us.
shoot 'em 3 times.
Do not
Right.
shoot us
Shoot
when
you
we
3 times, then call you and let you know.
No.
Do not shoot us. Anybody except for us.
Droids.
I understand. Almost go time.
Turns around and he starts to walk away.
At least he remembers our catchphrases.
Sure. Yep.
Captain, is
Heard.
there any way we can use this briefcase to our advantage in our mission?
I imagine so.
How?
Well, it could be useful in our
I mean, are they
It may
expensive?
come in handy.
infiltrating.
Are they nice drugs? I mean, are they expensive drugs?
Super high quality drug.
Oh, that's good to know.
So if we got caught with them,
Kilara,
We-
you
we-
are
we-
holding
screwed,
said briefcase.
Yep.
Can you do me a favor? You see what looks like a group of. There's no actual. The security on Nar Shaddaa isn't very. There's not like there's a
Right, there's not
security
really, like,
force, but they're
security
really not
guards,
really
yeah.
that much. Most of the areas are run by criminal organizations and their security. So you see a big band of them. There's like 4 of these security groups, individuals who see the B1 walking away and follow it, and they look at you. Go ahead and do a real quick cool check.
Cool. Okay.
You're
that's very
holding
aptly named.
a briefcase full of drugs.
I do have a case full of drugs. Oh god. Fortunately, cool is based on presents. What's the difficulty?
It's gonna be 4 purple.
Use everything you have.
Well, I'm gonna use the ability faux show, and then let's use 4 boosts.
Herb doesn't want to go to jail forever. Use
So
everything
as
you
you're
have.
sitting there
Yeah.
trying to maintain your cool,
Right. Let's see what happens.
what's going through your brain?
Well, I'm standing here with this briefcase full of drugs. Also, if I get caught, there's a great chance that I will absolutely get recognized and thrown in prison because this is not a place I should ever be, ever. I should not have come here.
Roll it.
I got 2 success and 3 disadvantage.
So, I think.
Oh no, 3 advantage. Never
advantage,
mind. Never mind.
advantage.
Cool boy.
So
Can't read anymore.
they start to walk over, but just calmly place the briefcase down, acting as if any other day, and they take a moment to kind of look at the collective group and just decide to
I tip
walk
my
off into a different direction.
I tip my hat at them.
I just like stretch out my arms because I just like put the briefcase down. So, needed to have a reason to just set it down.
So the fruit comes back. Oh, so wait, who? Trying to keep track of everyone who knows everyone. Apparently, there's what was that droid doing here? Again, he's like your guys' droid.
Yeah, he's our droid.
Okay.
It's not unreasonable for people
So
who have a
she-
ship to also have a droid.
He came with the ship.
Yeah.
And we sent him back to the
Unfortunately,
ship.
he came with the ship.
I feel like we just need to go back, rethink this whole thing through, because apparently you know people, multiple people.
Yes, it's a big galaxy. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
It's a big galaxy. You guys seem to know 3 of the people that were
We've
on.
all had lives before we met the Fruch.
Not trying to have
All
an
of us
argument.
here, we have led very interesting lives. Ask any of us.
Exactly. You don't end up working for the shady outskirts of the Rebel Alliance if you have a squeaky clean past.
You don't end up
You're
in
right.
a hat like this if you're a boring person.
It is a beautiful hat. You're right though. We should ask a little. I should ask you more about your interesting lives. This heist that you were on. This.
Is this really the place to have a conversation?
Yeah,
like
Let's
this?
why don't we have that
Like the
conversation
old bunker.
not here,
Maybe.
not with a briefcase
mean-
full of very expensive
You
drugs.
mean what I said
Keep
before?
it down.
very expensive rugs. Rugs! We have very expensive rugs made of a fine
Let's
quality.
just go somewhere safe.
Oh my God! Can we
We'll get you
please
so
go?
high
Can we
as well.
please go? Fruit, take us away.
Is there anything we should
No
do
one wants to buy
before we
rugs.
go?
No.
We originally came here to scout it out. It looks like what we know for sure is Olga High is here. His guests are here, which you seem to know. We had a plan. I don't know if that's even worth it anymore. Let's just go.
All right.
Anyone needs to do anything else? We good?
No.
Did you pay the check?
I did.
Well, at least
She
we do
starts to
that.
walk off back.
I follow
I
immediately.
follow as well.
I pick up the briefcase and then follow.
I also follow, and I'm still wearing my clothes and my hat.
and your little blanket.
Yeah.
Yes.
I follow, but I trail because I'm still pretty rocked
Yeah.
by what I saw.
Yeah. So, you guys are walking back to his hideout. He's taking you back to Narshada. And then on Herg's comms, just Herg's comms, the Fruch's voice comes in. Herg, do you want to come up here for a minute? I just wanted to talk to you for just a second.
Herg heads up there, just kind of trots up to where the fruit is.
So he's trying to nonchalantly walk alongside you. It's like, look, so I know back when we had that firefight, you kind of picked me up. There was this miscommunication again. I'm like really sorry for that. I'm trying to bridge this gap. It seems like you all have trust issues, but I understand. I get it.
It's war is hell in these stars.
Yeah. You say that and you see him kind of glaze over for a little bit, as if you've touched something. Explain to me just a little bit more about this Io character. How did you meet her?
We met. It's a crazy story, but it is not mine to tell. The
Okay.
only thing you need to know about Io is that she is the most dependable being in the galaxy. On top of that, she is extremely loyal, but extremely deadly. Do not ever cross her. What? Are you interested in her?
I'm interested in
Romantically.
how long has she been with your group?
You are barking up the wrong tree if it's romantically the fruit.
I mean, her buddy. I mean, just so you trust her.
With my life, yes.
And she mentioned this mentor before,
No,
so that was the first time you heard it.
yes. She has a troubled past that I did not pry.
So it seems like you know just as much of her as you do of me.
No, I know more of her.
Okay.
I've spent more time with her.
Okay.
I have seen her in action, and I have seen where her loyalties lie.
Okay.
I know her like her personality. That's a big thing.
Sure.
I don't know yours yet.
Okay. Okay.
We
That's
can still be friends.
yeah. I hope
But
we are.
those sort of things take time. You can't force it. It will happen.
But you trust her.
Yes. And right now, I trust you too.
Do a charm check on that.
Okay.
Two greens. Pat. How many purples?
It's gonna be 3 purples.
And you
Okay.
you have some options.
Nah, I don't need
No.
it. Roll.
Yes.
Really.
Herb is just so naturally charming.
2 failures.
So you say that, and you see that he winces a little bit, and it's almost as if he like doesn't believe it. But he continues.
I don't think you believe me.
No, I mean if you say it, man, I'm just look. I appreciate you taking the time.
I am
to
not an expert in human facial expressions, but you're not looking at me in the eyes.
Oh, look, here's our turn. I should probably. And he turns off.
Why are you so quiet now?
He's leading you farther. Or he's kind of pulling away from you.
Oh, come on, man. Come on.
Herb goes on his comms.
Yeah.
The fridge. To answer your question, you can trust IO.
You're saying this open,
we
or
all hear
you
that?
just
Just to the fruit. Just to the fruit. The fruit, come in.
you don't have just his. You gave him his. You gave him yours,
You have to say it to all of us.
and somehow he was
I
able
see.
to just isolate yours.
He's good at radios.
Oh, I don't have his number.
He continues to lead you. So after
Okay.
a little bit,
I sort of like fall back so that Io catches up to me, so that I end up sort of like next to her.
yeah.
Io,
Yeah.
where exactly was it that your master rescued you from?
I can't remember the name of the planet. I was really, really young when I was taken from my family. All I know is that I was in the middle of a hut slave ring with a bunch of other children.
You see, Lyra, my old companion, is not so different from you. She was rescued from a slave ring as well. I wasn't with my crew at the time, it was before they found me, but she trained here on Nar Shaddaa. That's all I know. I don't know too much about it. I just wonder if there could be any sort of connection to your master.
I wouldn't count it out.
Anyway,
I wouldn't count anything out with her anymore.
I know how you feel, is what I'm saying. And we will get to the bottom of this.
Yeah. And I'm not here right now. I've seen a lot in the past 24 hours?
Yeah. So Io just stops the conversation as she kind of reflects completely within her. You just realize that subject, some things should be just given some space.
One of these days, Captain, I'll let you know everything.
Kalara.
Same.
Kalara,
Yes.
I want to be on the same page regarding Aaron.
Okay.
Oh, me too. Count me in for this one.
Everyone here.
Oh, I'm so excited. Please tell me more about the glasses man.
We've had issues already working together.
I'm sorry.
I want to honor if this is your friend, someone we need to protect. If he's one of us, I will honor that. I prefer to work together than to work against each other.
It's very complicated.
I don't need all of the details, just the pertinent ones.
Well, what happened initially was that we were on Tatooine at the time, and around the same time that our previous companion, a very old, malfunctioning kind of droid, went a little haywire and departed. A bounty hunter showed up to collect on me, I think, and we were brought before Goram Poo, who worked for Ruatha, the hut from whom I stole, and Aaron was working for Goram. I was supposed to repay my debts by retrieving an item that this hut wanted. Aaron was sent to escort us and ended up liberating that property alongside us. Now, whether or not that was fully his decision is questionable, but he did stay by our side and he was our companion for a time.
And plans.
He did truly support us and fight alongside us, so
So you trust him?
I don't know,
I just want to talk.
because
That might not be an option.
You trust that he feels the same way about you and would want to talk before shooting?
I'm not sure. I'd heard rumors that he was reclaiming his lost fleet. All we know about him for sure is that he's the son of some wealthy merchant, and I believe that he was using his father's ships. Now again, I don't know this to be true for sure, but it sounded like he was trying to make a name for himself with ships that were borrowed, or maybe not so much borrowed with permission from his father, and the fleet was stolen from him by a Gungan, and that I believe Randall had some sort of connection that allowed Aaron to reclaim his fleet. All I know is he left us at a crucial time.
When you were in danger.
We weren't in danger,
He abandoned us.
but he left.
When did he leave?
Not
Literally
long
right
before we met you.
came.
Did he just disappear? Was there bad blood before he left?
No, he just agreed to go with Randall, and then the next day, you two showed up.
Sounds like there is more to that than him just abandoning you.
Yes.
We broke bread. In many ways.
Well, if you trust him, then I will trust the currents and give him the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
I just want to know you're not going to endanger Caleb and I because you don't want to shoot. What's his name?
Aaron.
Let's call him Glasses Man. I just want to know that you're not going
He'd
to put me
probably
in
prefer
danger.
like Scarf Man,
Feathers.
Feathers.
Feather
Feathers,
Man,
yes, feathers.
Yeah.
Scarf Man, whatever. I'm not willing to fall on the sword of Scarf Man.
Trust me, if I find out for certain that he has betrayed us, I will not hesitate to shoot him. You have my word on that.
And if I feel any of us are in danger because of him, I will do what has to be done as well. But I will give him the benefit of the doubt.
Thank you.
Until he shows otherwise, I will try.
I just want to talk.
So you guys finish your conversation just about in the time where you've returned to the Fruch's hideout. It takes you back through kind of the elaborate network of doors.
At this
Underground
point,
thing.
we trust him and he
Yeah.
can lead the way.
Yeah,
do the
we're
things,
good.
and it's
We're
fine.
good.
So you're back in the Fruch's hideout.
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's almost noon because it took you some time to get out there and come back.
It's a good morning.
It's a good morning. Almost. It's probably like 11-ish. And he instantly just starts going for like a crate of booze that he has on the counter.
Does.
I'm
Fruch, have you ever, not to be judgmental or anything, I mean, everybody has their vices, but do you ever think maybe the ratio of food to alcohol that you consume isn't quite equal?
Am I aware of it? Yeah.
You know, saying not to be judgmental before you say something that is
Is being
judgmental does not
judgmental.
make it
I think
less
that's kind of how I felt.
Doesn't
I was
negate it.
just pointing out that if we are about to embark on potentially a very dangerous mission, maybe like one less drink would be. You're an adult, live your life, but I'm just saying.
He just pops the bottle and starts chugging. He was like, "You're right. I will live my life."
The fruit. Do you have any blue milk?
Right now, it's in the fridge.
Caleb, not to be rude, but have you ever thought that maybe your tendrils are a little creepy?
Creepy to you, maybe. They are a part of me. They are a part of my people.
It was just a joke. I think they're pretty.
Do you
I'm glad you like them.
do you guys want to continue just talking about each other's?
No.
Okay, great. So
I want to figure out a plan.
let's figure out a plan.
Great.
Takes a chair, flips it kind of backwards, sits down on it. And he's
How
like,
about this?
Casey Slater style.
Yeah.
Aaron and Lyra don't know Caleb or Virgo. What if one of them turned me in?
Ah, now there's an idea.
That would certainly allow us to get close to the hut.
It would allow you to get in
And then be imprisoned.
and then be imprisoned.
Well, you guys will just have to come rescue me.
I don't know if that's really if again, I'm trying to piece this all together, but if it seems like there's as many people that clearly don't like you as much as you're saying, what is probably going to stop them from just killing you as soon as they turn you in?
Well, I don't think that Ruatha wants me dead.
Why not? Huts are prone to executions.
Yeah, but
unless you're that important.
But she'd want to do it herself. She certainly would
we'd
want to
have
witness
time.
it, so I would have time.
Yes.
And also, Captain may be onto something. Because Aaron and Lyra might not hate Captain, but again, might be innocents and could possibly be our allies.
Yes.
So if Captain were to turn herself in,
We see how they react.
we see how they react. She would be taking a gamble.
You can feel people's feelings, right? With your creepy tendrils.
And you can.
So you could feel what they're feeling.
And Virgo, you could poison people, right?
Hypothetically.
Yes,
Your
I could poison
poisons.
all of them, if only if necessary, of course.
Right. So that might be a possibility. That's a possibility. Put that up on the board.
Captain, throw me in there with you. If things get ugly, you're gonna need somebody there.
Cool.
Oh yes, I forgot. You can't fight, can you?
I don't know why both of you being captured helps us. We have one less of us on the outside to help free the one on the inside.
But
More of us on the
I
inside.
agree
more
with
of us
Caleb.
on the
I feel
inside.
like this is going at the back.
What if we all turned all of ourselves in? Wait, that doesn't.
Oh my God.
You need
That's
some-
not. No,
let's
we
do
need
that.
some people on
That
the
sounds like
outside.
a great idea.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, if things get ugly, no offense, Captain,
None
but I'd have a
taken.
better chance of.
If you're both captured and neither of you have any weapons,
Trust me, I don't need weapons.
That's true.
well then perhaps you should be the one captured.
But they don't. But Lyra doesn't. But Aaron does.
But Scarfman does.
And
And one would be enough.
Can we go back to this Aaron thing for a second? I'm just again, I'm trying to understand who this person is, and like you turning yourself in is completely based off the idea that he's not going to harm you.
I am just saying that huts, while ruthless, are very self-important.
Ceremonious.
So, yes.
You don't know Ogle High the way that I do. Turning yourself in is a death warrant. You're not going to make it out of there alive.
Try me.
I get it. I get it. You're big, you're bad, you're tough.
No, you don't. You don't get it.
Fight each other.
If we were to just,
Fight each other right
if we
now.
went with our original plan, and let's say the two of you got a little too close to Aaron, and Aaron recognized you, if he's on your side, he wouldn't capture you or say anything. And
Or
if
you're
he does
putting him in
capture
a bad
you
spot.
or help to capture you, we're exactly where this new plan would put us anyway.
That is true.
We're throwing away an option by just turning you in. At least the way I see it.
I understand what you're saying. I agree. We can go with the original plan.
Let's do that then.
And the original plan was we were going to sneak you in to these gladiatorial games.
Right?
Yes.
Well, as Caleb points out, if Aaron truly is on our side, then having Io or Herg fight in gladiatorial combat, if he recognizes them and he is on our side, it won't matter. In fact, it will probably prompt him to start to look for me and figure out what's going on.
Just FYI, I'm crouched in the corner converting my noxious poisons into bullets as I'm just pissing all over everybody. Like just, yeah.
So you have like your slug thrower.
Yeah.
So it shoots like these rounds,
It's fine.
these
It's the
darts. so you're just
poisons. The
kind of
poisons that I got.
Yeah.
I need to convert them. Obviously, they're not already in. Made for my
making
gun.
highly toxic
Yeah.
darts.
Yes.
Is there anything that
Different levels too.
so
Dead, sleeping, hurt.
So anything that we can do with this case full of illegal drugs to help
Well-
us?
I'll take a few, they may come in handy.
Exactly. We might need to negotiate with some people.
Virgo, would they be useful to you?
I don't know. Can I check them out? Would I roll for that?
Yeah, you can do it. So you're
I was thinking that very thing when I saw the briefcase.
gonna do actually a medicine check on this.
Didn't I have? I don't have anything for medicine.
While she's figuring that out, I'm gonna just drop the briefcase because I have it with all the stuff and open it up. So we're like looking at the spices so
As
she
you
can
open up
get into it.
the briefcase, there's like a slight glow that comes from it.
Ooh.
Almost as if it was a briefcase from a Tarantino movie.
Okay. So
Can I can I grab a couple?
You can,
Hide it in one of my pockets.
Yeah,
And,
there's like little
then-
pouches of it.
Then I do so. I grab 2. What are these called?
Spice pouches.
What do you? How many of
It's
you?
gonna be 3 purple,
What?
but you have
I'm
You
gonna.
got stuff to play with.
Yeah.
Like, am I allowed to use setbacks?
you basically turn those into just treat them as positive.
Oh,
dice.
sick.
Yeah.
Let me use. Why don't I use four of them?
Yeah, sure.
Does that just mean I add 4 green?
4 blue dice. Yeah.
4 blue. Cool. Alright.
I'm gonna take a few of the pouches too, and
Okay.
like I want to put them like inside of the like cool cloak thing in that drawing that Void Smoker did, so that like if I need to, it can just be like this situation.
Perfect.
1 success,
Sorry.
2 advantages.
You have an extensive history with poisons.
Yes, I
And
do.
You have an extensive history of taking things that can be lethal in some other way and converting it to a purpose of your own. This can be something as simple as common chemicals to, in this case, you start looking at the drugs and you think that there's a way where if you boiled this down, quite literally turn it into from a physical to a liquid state, and few other household chemicals could turn this into something even from drugs to a very poisonous substance.
Can I use your kitchen?
Yeah, sure.
And now it's an episode of Breaking Bad.
Thank you. I am the one who knocks. Do you mind if I take a little bit of this? I don't need much.
I'm not
I have all I need.
Wait, where did that case come from again? The huts? To be delivered to the Rebel Alliance?
No. All right.
I take a little bit. I take some, and then I just hurry on.
Yeah.
I was
You're-
eating breakfast.
It was the cargo that the fruit
me-
was told to load onto our ship.
Yeah, let me walk you through this again now that we're not in the open.
We brought the rations.
You brought the rations because I requested it.
From the Rebel Alliance.
Yes.
And does the Rebel Alliance know that what you're sending them is a bunch of very
They
expensive
asked
drugs?
for it. They said that you needed cover when you were coming and to supply you with goods. I said what? They requested this. I requested the humanitarian aid because that's what's needed on Nar Shaddaa.
I see.
They asked me for the drugs. So if you have any sort of questions, take it up with whoever sent you on this because I
We
have
should
no clue.
probably call them. I yell from the kitchen. Yeah, we should give them a call.
Here's the question I have. Should we keep track of it all?
The drugs?
Yes.
Everyone's kind of taken some. You mean?
I have.
Correct?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, going forward.
One
There's several
briefcase.
more cases on board the
Yes.
ship.
But
This is our cover. What's the Rebel Alliance going to do to us for bringing back one case?
that's
less?
what I'm asking.
Well, that's our inventory. We're
should
using
we-
one
That's
case.
the
Yeah.
toll they pay
Our mission
for
was
giving
not
us
to bring
illegal
back drugs.
drugs to smuggle.
Our
it's
mission
ridiculous.
was to bring back people who are dead now, so I
Maybe-
think one case of drugs is fine.
Yeah.
I don't have as much knowledge as Virgo, who seems very smart and knowledgeable about this. But maybe this could be used for something that the Rebel Alliance could use. Medicine, weapons, I don't know. Other bartering, and maybe they are relying on... How many cases was it? How many briefcases?
Well, I didn't give you guys a briefcase. I'm assuming your droid had that. We gave you 3 pallets.
Pallets.
3 boxes.
Maybe they're specifically hoping for 3 pallets.
So this is 2 full pallets minus 1 pallet that's missing a few.
Herg, if it makes you feel better, I won't be using my 2 pouches for recreational use.
Exactly.
If I need it in order to succeed in the mission, I will use it.
Same.
If not, I can give it back to the Rebel
And
Alliance.
frankly, who cares why they need it?
I
As
don't.
long as we get paid.
The Fruch seems a little bit frustrated with all this kind of talking.
That's a big surprise.
He grabs one of the pouches of drugs.
Whoa! Whoa there, buddy.
I smack it out of his hand before he can do that.
Go ahead and do an athletics check.
Oh my god.
Guess what? I'm super fucking athletic.
I yell from the kitchen. It's boiling down nicely. It looks beautiful.
Okay,
Two purple.
purples. Huh?
2 purple.
Cool. I'm gonna use a difficulty dice, aka a green one.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Yeah.
Say no to drugs. 6 successes.
Yeah!
1 disadvantage, but 6 successes. A fine powder fills the room.
Oh my god! Knock it out of his hand.
Whoa! Guys, I got a great idea. I got the best idea. Oh! What if instead? Okay, so colors. Okay, so colors. This is perfect. You've got your poisons.
I'm gonna
Virgo,
catch it.
keep doing what you're doing. You are the best at that.
What really happened?
Keep
That's
doing it.
exactly what he smacks it out of his hand, and this powder kind of poofs.
Does it reach me?
You're in the kitchen.
like a cloud around his
It just explodes around the group.
I'm leaving the room.
Everyone is going to
What did you do?
a resilience check.
Slow motion. I'm like, no! Cat-like reflexes are dogs.
Okay, I'm closest to the blast. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the resilience check first. That's my brawn.
And then there's the skill too.
Okay, what is the
Incredible.
what is?
You're right next to it, so it's going to be 4 purple for you.
I have nothing to use. Hashtag dark side. Okay. Is that it?
But you could call upon the goodness in yourself. That's
very
you
true.
did it
Shit.
because you didn't want a bad person to do drugs.
One failure with 1 advantage.
So
You have a really good trip, man.
you swipe it out of his hand, and it explodes. Your cat-like ears just, and your eyes just become huge. You
It's like catnip.
feel the effects of this slowly coming over you. It's not super overpowering, but it's enough where everything seems heightened, but you're not having a negative kind of trip to it. It's just kind of, you're getting heightened cat-like reflexes. You're hearing people's heartbeats. Yours is
I've never done drugs before. I've never done drugs. I've never done spice before. I didn't want to do spice. No one should do spice. Don't do spice.
Please roll.
Okay.
Again, this is all happening.
Really nervous right now.
What are you guys doing in that?
Resilience?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, I was gonna say Virgo's probably okay.
Okay. Resilience. That's against how many purple?
It's gonna be 3 purple.
1, 2, 3. We've got 5. I'm gonna use 2 boosts. I really don't want to get high. Yeah. All right. Here goes.
Just bear in mind my natural resilience is
Okay. 2 successes with 2 advantages.
So you have had an extensive history with not necessarily drugs, but people that use them. So unfortunately, even at a very young age and being within the kind of environment that you were, you've built up a
tolerance?
natural tolerance to kind of this effect. Right? So you don't have any kind of negative effects from it, but you also don't get any sort of positive effects
Yeah.
from.
I just throw my hands up and I go, "What else could happen today?" And I take a
Caleb.
seat on the couch here.
You.
It's resilience, so it's bronze.
Excuse me.
Virgo made the right choice.
Yes. Yeah, Bron.
Okay.
3 purple.
I'm gonna use 2 boosts. got 2 successes with 1 advantage.
So you quickly, as you see this cloud, your reflexes go, and you turn and you protect yourself from this. So as it starts to dissipate, you don't have any sort of you've maintained your senses in the situation, despite the fact that it kind of dissipated everywhere.
Ah, damn it, Herg! The hell were you thinking? Such a Boy Scout for somebody who coined the term scrote to throat.
All right. Is it also 3 for me?
Drugs! Drugs!
I'll take the 1 boost that we have. And I guess I'm locked in because
Do
I
it.
can't even call upon the darkness in my soul. All right, fantastic. I got 1 disadvantage.
Which is also a failure.
Failure, sure.
Unprepared
Yeah.
for this.
Listen, guys, I really think that my plan is great. Like we can just, or I got it. I feel fantastic. I can totally disguise myself, and I can pretend to be like a really important crime lord. I mean, we all know that like if anybody's gonna go in and pretend to be somebody they're not, it's me. Who cares that like half of the people there could potentially recognize me? I am really, really good at disguises.
Captain, remember to breathe.
That's what you think you're saying to everyone. Outwardly, all you hear is,
And then there's a break in the conversation, a 2-second pause, then, did you guys do the drugs? Well,
you turn around.
and I turn the burner off, and I just go, I melted down. Can I say I did it? And I did it. Did you guys do the? What did you do?
It all started with the fruit over there nearly doing a line, and then Herg had the best intentions. But as you can see, apparently Herg's never done drugs.
I'm freaking out right now.
Well, there's a first time for everything. And tonight's Herg's first time.
And then Captain over there, I mean,
It's gonna be okay.
You understand exactly what she's saying. Everyone else, she just starts drooling. She just starts drooling.
Is she gonna be okay?
Well, if you just let me. The fruit walks off, comes back, and he has 2 little vials. He's here. Just have them smell that.
Here. Smell this, Captain.
I take the other one.
Ugh.
There you go.
Can I see that?
Each of you.
No! What's happening? No!
Hey, fruit, can I keep this? What is this?
It's gone.
Yeah.
So he's used both of them.
What was it?
It's
it's an
something I came up with that helps you get out of, well, as you can see, what they just did. You both come out of the trip,
Yeah.
and you both take 1 strain. So the
Yep.
whole experience was
Could
kind
it
of going from one extreme to the next.
Could it cure someone who's overdosed or something like that, or was it just sort of a
And it does
light
not.
fix?
It's a light fix. It's
Why are we talking about overdosing and light fixes? What happened?
Captain, I
Oh,
think we
if you
just
could only
accidentally
see.
took.
Oh my god.
Is that a hairball?
Yes. I threw up on my breakfast.
And the blue milk.
Yes.
You want to just take him to the bathroom and clean him up, I guess.
I'll take myself.
Oh,
to
now
the
I'm
bath.
useful. All right.
I threw up.
I see. Okay, I take a blanket, and I'm just like, I know your baby blue blanket that you gave away last week, and I'm like, I know. All right, don't worry about it. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay, so Caleb, I feel like we're onto something here.
What are we on to?
We need to figure out a plan. I don't think what they're saying is the right thing to do.
I thought I previously had a really good plan, but I can't remember
As far as
what I said.
her fighting,
I think, well, now I don't know what state he's in, so we'll have to see. But
I'm going to go clean. Can I borrow your paper towels?
Yeah.
Thanks.
The kitchen's yours. Whatever
I'm
you
just
want.
running to the kitchen to clean up Herg's vomit.
the fruit, what are you getting
Thanks.
We need to take this idea that they know these people on the inside as a disadvantage and turn it into an advantage. So how can we use this to help us in what we need to do? And I think the best course of action is to get inside the Coliseum, get inside the games. However we do that, once we're in, if we decide to turn the captain in, then we can decide to do it. But coming right into that right off the bat is a bad course of action because it's setting the tempo.
I agree.
I can still hear you from in here.
It's not a secret.
You're welcome to listen.
Just throwing
Io.
it out there as an option.
So
I agree. Let's get in and let's get close enough.
the Fruge kind of lowers his voice to try and just so that Caleb hears. So, if I understand this right, you weren't originally with this group.
No.
Why are you trying to exclude me from this conversation?
Also me,
Did you
I
hear what
wasn't
he
with
said?
this
He said
group
it's
either.
quiet, so I'm only hearing
Yes.
So you don't even hearing me now.
Your ears are just ringing, and you're just focused
Can I not
on.
hear it?
You're still in the kitchen cleaning up the
No,
you're
oh no,
cleaning up the
cleaning
I'm
up the
cleaning
vomit,
it up here.
Yeah, the vomit's
I can
in the living
hear
room.
you.
Trust me, I moved away from the vomit.
It's just between the two of us.
It's well, if I didn't clean it up.
So you
no
joined
one
in
would
as-
clean it
No,
up.
I don't know this Aaron or this other person at all.
I just go help
From the
Virgo
get-go.
clean up.
I feel like you're the only person that's been on board with this from the get-go. You want the money. I'm willing to pay you the money. You signed up for a deal. You've been you are my point man in this, so I'm trusting in you.
I think all of us want to succeed in the mission. I think some of us have complications.
But you have no complications.
No.
Great. He comes back. Oh, hey, thanks for cleaning that up. I mean,
I've been glaring at you the entire time. I'm even missing the vomit. I'm scrubbing just normal floor because I've been sitting here staring at you because I'm pissed.
you
that you're not
you missed
including me in your conversation.
you missed a spot.
Thanks. The Fruge.
So, Fruch and Caleb, since you've been having a little heart-to-heart, do you have a fantastic plan now to get us in there?
Well, it's a public event. I don't know how difficult it's going to be for us to get in.
That's true.
And we're disguised. Worst case scenario, the two of you are recognized, which may or may not work to our advantage.
You just have to mentally prepare yourselves for that inevitability.
We always have the backup of being there in order to turn you in if we
And
need
if they
to do
hurt
that.
you, I will poison them all.
Thank you, Virgo.
You know, Virgo,
Listen,
you have a one-track mind.
I'm all in on this plan. I offered to get turned in the first place, so what do I care if I get recognized?
Let's try not to get
Well, I'm gonna try not to get recognized. It's kind of my thing, pretending to be other people.
Did we I don't know if this it looks like we hit the tiers, is that true? Yeah. Okay.
Dang.
That is neck and neck, people.
So
Whoa.
Dark Tears leading.
the Fruch goes into his room for a second, and he comes back out, holding two things. One is just this small little box, and he opens it up, and he's like, "So, I know. Are we seeing that Herg and Io are gonna be our contestants?"
Just whoever wants to fight, man.
Yes.
Well, whoever wants to fight, and he opens up the box, and you see what looks like two of these syringes. And he goes, "These are adrenaline shots.
Oh my god.
You,
Can I look at those? A little closer?
I,
I won't
It's
take them.
adrenaline, it's not poison.
you,
Yeah.
Oh, I like syringes.
yeah, okay.
Thanks.
I think my point is, if anyone who's going to be fighting needs a little bit of an extra boost, maybe you might want to think about that. But take it for what it is.
Here.
Thank you. Well, no, you can
Oh,
keep it.
here.
I have a question.
Wait, now I'm fighting in the Coliseum?
Just
I don't.
Whoever-
Apparently, whoever we want to, we should probably figure it out before we get over there.
well,
I know we threw a few names around.
Herb volunteered.
Herg volunteered, and I have a problem with slave shackles.
Yes, that was
probably
it.
is
That's
not
right.
a great
That's
choice.
That's right.
Also,
That's right.
I could go post up somewhere and sort of survey the land.
Okay, so
What would you like us to do, Fruch?
Do you have a headache? Maybe you shouldn't drink so much.
Herb will be this slave. I will be the trainer. We
Perfect.
decided
Oh
this
yes, I'm
already.
a slave as well. We already decided this.
Slave.
And you'll be a slave as well?
Sure, unless you want me to sort of be, you know.
And you two
incognito
need to be
somewhere.
able to move around.
So you're
That
just
way you
going to
can be
go
found
into
by
it
Aaron if
as.
necessary.
Spectators?
Yes.
And you're confident you won't be noticed?
Yeah.
My
Great.
tattoos are covered up.
Can people bring in weapons?
If you're.
It's Nar Shaddaa. They don't have any rules.
They don't care. Everyone has weapons here.
I don't. They normally check.
Are they gonna
What's
Not the trainer.
not allowed?
The trainers and the contestants, of course, but if you guys are just walking in,
So if I'm a slave, I can't have my poisons
you would have it because if that's what you're supposed to have.
as a slave.
As
Yes,
a fighter. If you're
as a
fighting.
fighter.
If you're hypothetically planning to put me in the ring.
We also have some strong negotiating items in our possession. We may be able to convince people to turn a blind eye to our weaponry, if you know what I mean.
Oh yes, we have rare drugs.
So you feel like you'll be able to sneak your things in.
Sure.
Great. And he pulls out the other item, and it's just one frag grenade.
Oh.
All
Good,
right.
Captain.
Are you in the state to be holding that right now, Captain?
I probably should
That's actually a good
hand
one.
that to somebody else. It's all becoming
He's
more
a slave,
clear.
He's not, he can't have a frag grenade.
Are these? A quick question. You might know. These drugs, are these the types of things that high-level huts will do from time to time?
Oh, absolutely.
Then,
I can definitively say yes.
okay, well, now that I've got this highly concentrated dose of that, we could use it to our advantage, insofar as that it wouldn't make a splash if somebody OD'd on it. You know what I mean? As opposed to a neurotoxin. You know, after
Are
the
you saying
fact.
we should kill the hut by forcing it to overdose?
Yes, you could pour it into a drink.
Engineering an overdose?
Exactly.
Then nobody
I'm
would
just
be found
saying.
guilty of murder.
Exactly. We could kind of get out.
So one of them should have it.
Yes.
Great.
I've got about 5 vials here, so could give
Also,
you 2.
what if we just rolled up and we were like 6 cool drug dealers? Would they just let us in to see the hut?
That could work.
Hey, we've all got drugs. We've got drugs.
At this point, I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try it.
I like your pitch. We've got drugs.
And if they ask, hey, you don't look like you have drugs, I could say, I did them. It was crazy, dude. That is it.
And then we revert back to, oh, my slave has talked out of line, and then I'll slap you and I'll send
No,
you down.
I'm saying, as a completely new option,
Oh my god.
we are 6 of us cool drug
I think it would be a
I
little
don't think
suspicious
that.
if 6 drug dealers were just
Also-
rolling together.
Also, if
With
somebody
one briefcase
Exactly.
of drugs.
with only one
That's been partly used.
that's
in-
sympathetic.
Right.
We should not bring the case itself, because that case was.
I think it's a moot point. I don't think it's a good idea. Sorry.
No, I understand, but
Most drug dealers would just show up as spectators. And
Yes. You
That's
don't
true.
announce yourself as a drug dealer.
okay, we're
You're
not
a
doing
drug-
the drug dealer thing.
I feel
But
like we
seriously,
have a
we
plan.
shouldn't bring the case.
We're not
No, we're
bringing
not
the
going to
case.
bring the
We're gonna
case.
bring the drug separately
I
outside.
feel
Yes.
like we're overthinking this.
Yes, let's just go.
Right.
Are you having
Option.
second thoughts about your volunteering to fight?
No, never. Option number 3, we just fucking wing it.
I like that one.
What? What does that phrase mean?
Winging it?
Yeah.
There's a big difference between seeing what happens and winging it.
Yeah,
Let's
winging
wing
it means going in with a certain amount of awareness and then altering your beginnings of a plan depending on the circumstances.
Yes.
One
we
could
should
say in
wing it.
life we're all just winging it.
You know, I feel like that might be the best course of action.
But some people in life are only waiting to see what happens. You see, for they are not the wingers themselves. They allow life to affect them. But
All
we
right.
make the choices ourselves
Okay, Head,
and
thank you.
change.
I feel like he's.
I think it's the drugs
Yeah.
talking.
No, guys, listen to me. I understand.
You're
so
really
clearly.
on to
Are
something.
they all right? Do they need to sleep this off?
It'll be fine by the time we get there. Walking around, getting some fresh air will actually probably.
Do you
help.
ever think about how big the galaxy
Oh
is?
my god.
He's definitely
So,
still high.
so before we leave,
It's like so, like me, for example. Like I've been so many places in the galaxy, and it's just like
What is it gonna look like? What would a place look like a long time from now in a galaxy far, far away? What would that even look like?
I mean, like, can you imagine
they're doing this,
the
does she have a
level
backpack
of
or
technology
anything?
that's
she have a
gonna
backpack?
does she have
like?
like a pouch or something?
There's gonna be like.
Can I inconspicuously just stick? I just want to stick a vial of concentrated drugs and one capped syringe of concentrated drugs into one of her pouches.
I think you'll get away
Do
with it.
your skullduggery.
Thanks.
Yeah, there's just gonna be like self-flying ships and like probably no more struggle. You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a great
Yes.
utopia.
Just roll
Everyone's
it.
gonna love
This conversation
They're gonna
does
love
not
each
interest me at
other.
all.
and
have a seat
Three
somewhere.
advantages.
we'll move beyond currency and like
Yes.
men, women, aliens
you
will all
start-
have equal rights.
They'll just trek
Try
through
and
the
put it
stars.
in her pocket.
Yeah.
But she's so
Yeah,
drugged out.
that's
she's
what
just,
that's
like,
what
getting her
spaceships will
hands
be
all over the
used
place.
for in the future.
So you take it back.
Okay.
She doesn't seem to know.
For exploration.
No more wars.
The fruits. Do you have another vial of the smelling salts?
Yeah, I do.
Hashtag crossover.
Do we need? I'll tell you what. There's multiple games. If we just want to do this tomorrow, we can just.
No.
Let's go. Let's just
Nope.
go.
Aaron Val might be gone tomorrow,
Oh my god.
That
so
might
we want
not
to go
be
today.
Very true.
It's 12:15. The first fights are gonna be in 6 hours.
No, they're probably already started.
Oh, right now?
Oh, we better go then.
When are the huts gonna be there?
I don't know.
Well, we saw one.
They're probably there all day making
We have to be
merry.
there all. Oh,
Oh
that's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, we should get some donuts, like space donuts for a stakeout.
Yes, let's get some space donuts. Let's all go get. Does everyone have what they need for space donuts?
You just need money for that.
I got
I
them.
can't have you losing it too. now.
Currency.
Let's go get space donuts.
I'm up for a space donut.
Perfect.
Stake out the
Perfect.
Coliseum. It's
Great.
a great plan.
Before we
Space donuts.
leave, I would like to give you all your drugs. Kalara. Oh my god, I'm so afraid at this
What?
moment. I need to give you these. I need you to take. You are going to get two things. One is a concentrated vial of poison, right? This will kill someone. Don't drink it. Don't snort it.
I'm never doing these drugs again.
Good.
Are you sure
This-
you're going to remember this, Captain?
I'm positive that I will most likely, definitely remember
Oh.
this.
because I will have your back, but that I won't be any good if you're already dead.
I'm gonna be fine.
This is a cap syringe. All right? You have two different methods. If one fails, try the other. All
I
right?
see. So this is the one that I should make the hut do so that they look like they OD'd.
Either.
Great. And then the syringe I could just like stab in the neck, done.
Well, not in the neck. You'd want to be a little more tactful about it.
All
but
right.
yes.
So like stab in the hut tail, the end part.
Well, here's the thing, Fergo,
I have a
how long
bad
do you think it'll
feeling
be
about
until
this.
she's back to normal again?
I have. Well, can I know that?
Gonna be okay.
She'll be fine when we get there.
Are you sure about that?
She's coming off it. She'll be
Does she-
fine.
yes, I'm assuming she would have
You're assuming.
Yes.
I don't know how many drugs she takes.
She
so
doesn't take. I already
she'll
know
be
she
fine.
doesn't take.
She just got caught in the cloud and she's like this. I'm assuming she doesn't take many drugs.
I assume that as well, which means she should be fine.
All right.
Oh, you guys, I feel
Have you handed
terrible.
out all of the drugs? I can't believe I
I-
just said that.
I think so. Is there anyone? No, you don't need. Can you keep track of? Are you going
I'm
to be? You're going
ready.
to be with her. Yes. Good.
Space donuts. Space
Let's go
donuts.
get them.
Space donuts. We're gonna when everyone's ready. Rich kind of comes up to you and be like,
I'm
"Great,
ready.
great, let's-"
I already suggested that we should leave.
Yeah, and he takes you outside,
Okay.
kind of leading you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just
I
want
follow.
When
to.
you're all ready,
I'm ready.
yeah.
Can I have some more drugs? I feel bad.
They're right there on the
I actually want to. I want to give. I want no one else to see, but I want to give Io a vial of poison.
Alright.
Cool. Just take it.
What is this?
Just take it.
You should clarify that take means have it on your person.
Yeah.
You didn't mean
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, drink it. It's the same.
Don't tell me twice.
Whoever need it.
I'm gonna
You're out with him.
Yeah,
so
I know, and I'm arranging my drugs inside of the flappy part of my cool clothes.
She just keeps going like, what? She's like, there's just two things.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's before this one.
Yeah.
No, this one's before this one.
Yeah, I still have some of the regular drugs
Virgo,
too,
don't worry
but I
about
have the
that.
special,
The special drug.
blend.
Because,
I don't know. Backup plan.
So I'm ready.
So,
you can take your blanket too if you want.
you're a
or-
captain. Is this right?
That is correct.
And how long have you had this crew?
I have been with this crew for maybe 8 months ish now. Well, I've had the ship that long anyway. The crew kind of came along after the fact.
So they weren't. You had another crew before this.
Yeah, I did. I was part of another crew before this.
Interesting. You guys are staying in
I'm
there?
hearing this, right? I've already-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right
can,
there.
Okay.
can we wait? Are we privy to all of this?
You're still.
If you're,
yeah,
still
if
inside.
you're outside, you can hear.
You're
I'm
still
not
sitting
talking
inside.
quietly.
Okay.
Are you still in?
No, I've gotten up.
Everyone's left?
Yes, I've just. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, good. Everyone's very interesting. Super interesting stuff. Great stuff. Okay, I guess let's go get some space donuts then.
Yes, let's go get space donuts.
Okay.
What are space donuts?
You'll see when we get there.
Yeah, you will.
Just be ready to fight.
Is it a food?
Yeah.
It's a food.
I'm always ready to fight. You guys, I had a sad thought.
A sad thought.
I worry that my beloved is trapped, forced to do spice.
Her.
Whatever would make you do that?
Nobody's gonna force her to do spice. It's like a thing that rich people with too much time on their hands do. They wouldn't. I mean no offense to her by this, but they wouldn't waste it on her if she was enslaved. But you don't know that she is.
There are rumors that people who are trapped in the spice slave trade are kept there and made to become dependent on the spice.
Anyway,
That's a very dark thought, Herb.
it's a very, very dark thought. Listen, the sooner we get in to this Coliseum and deal with this Oglahai, the sooner we can get back to the Rebel Alliance and maybe find out more about what happened to her.
And, Herg, I don't want to upset you, but slaves do not survive in spice mines for long.
Wow, that's a great thing to say to not upset him.
Of this I
You
am
just said you don't even know that she's there.
We don't know anything at this point.
They would not use drugs on someone who is in the spice mines. They would not be there long enough. The conditions are.
I am aware of the conditions. I've never opened up to you in this way. I regret taking drugs.
And the lesson of the evening is don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Anyway, let's go.
Great.
Are we there yet?
You're there. You're there. You make your way through. It's a kind of a very awkward silence as everyone's moving because it seems like there's a lot of interpersonal things that are going on right now that people are reflecting on.
I'm feeling far less high now.
Yes, it's not really fresh air, but the air outside kind of kicks you back into your senses. So by the time you reach back to the plaza, you know it's the sun is out, and there's a huge crowd forming outside of this huge building. And as there's like a general audience where like most of the masses are going into, you see like a separate area where kind of the more elite clientele are kind of bypassing it all. But off to the side is like a large area that leads down underneath the building, which is where the majority of the slaves are kind of being gathered and corralled into
So
this.
I go on the comm and I say, Do we need to get in some sort of configuration to denote that some of us are slaves and some of us are owners and some of us are masters or whatever?
Captain and I, we should break off.
Yeah.
Because we're not supposed to be associated with them.
That's
so.
true. We're just arriving as spectators.
Okay. Yeah, come with me then.
All right.
May the force be with you.
And also with you.
I'm not exactly
There's no
religious, but
such
thank
thing
you.
as the Force.
What was that, the Verge?
Nothing. Never mind.
Shut your
You
mouth.
know,
Shut up.
on Groth they had an arena, but it wasn't a slave ring. It was all scripted. Like, it was all actors who were pretending to battle one another. It had very complicated storylines.
Pretending.
People loved it.
Why would anybody want to watch that?
I don't know. People liked it.
I mean,
Seems like
that's
some sort
dangerous.
of strange event of like.
It was a recreational planet.
Are we still on?
what's happening?
Are we still on call?
I miss you
we just
guys.
separate? I need to go above game for a second because I feel like
We're starting to separate,
starting to
but then
I was just making a remark.
Wait,
because
above
was
game, I
wondering
forgot
why.
who's going with who. Am I a slave or?
I
You two are.
think
I'm
the
like, am
three
I
of
a
us
slave
are
or
going.
am I just like hanging
Is that what we're
out?
doing?
the fridge comes back.
What's going on,
Oh
you guys?
my!
We're confused.
You're
Should
a
we-
very important slave owner. These are your slaves,
Oh, yes,
and
I
you are volunteering them for gladiatorial combat.
New plan. Let's go with this wing it plan. How about you all stick together?
Okay.
You all go in.
Okay.
The easiest way to do it is probably just go in through the Colosseum,
And just be.
and then
spectators.
we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
Does that sound good?
Not
Yes.
tell anyone
Is
that
this
you're
too
really
complicated?
good dealer.
I feel like no one knows what we're doing. Let's just
That's
get in.
winging it.
Perfect.
Let's go.
Where
We're
are you
going
going?
in.
I have my own way of getting in,
All
but I
right.
can't take you all with me. So I think either we stick with the plan and you guys come with me. No, you all stick together.
No.
If you want to go in as
No, I don't want you to just leave.
No.
I can't go in with you.
Why?
As much as you guys have been saying that people know who you are, if I go in with you, people know who I am and will instantly see all of you.
How are you gonna get in?
Trust. It's a
that
mutual
hat,
thing,
man.
this thing that's called trust.
Okay. We trust
Anyway.
you to get
So
in.
long as he gets in.
You trust us to get in. We'll meet you inside.
Yes.
All right.
Sounds like a plan.
It should sound
Let's
like
go then.
We're winging it. He walks off.
All right. Well, I guess we're just going to go in through the general spectator entrance then.
Great.
And I start to walk that way.
I stopped to go as well.
Me too.
Oh, I just realized we have a lot of weapons.
That's okay.
That's
we're
fine.
gonna get the weapons in there.
Yep.
No problem.
True. Sometimes when you're high, it's easier to slip by the authorities because you're just like,
Hey,
don't
you should
even
stop
worry
talking.
about it.
Stop talking.
So you decide
seems odd
to
to me
all
that you have
just
weapons.
go to like the general.
Yeah, we're just kind
if
of
you are a
shuffling
slave, if you're not a
amongst the crowd.
We're hiding in
and-
plain sight.
We would
Yeah.
be
Yeah, hiding
Yeah.
in plain sight.
Perfect.
That is why we would have weapons, because we would be gladiators to fight.
Yes. But those are slaves, though.
But now we're just
Not
we're
you.
just hanging
There
out.
are
Don't have
people.
to be.
There are people
Oh.
who just volunteer.
Oh, great, perfect.
All right.
I'm snapping and pointing at people.
So we go through. Do we get up to security or?
That's really skilled
So
for
this
a cat.
9-foot tall cat creature is just snapping
With this
his way
big
through.
hat.
Big
This
old
big
hat.
musketeer hat.
Big blue blade.
A lot of people are turning and looking because it's not a sight that you normally see. But
Linus.
I just remember that. Okay.
I am just gonna march, I'm gonna try to skulk into the entrance. I only have my one little blaster, so it's pretty concealable. And I got all my poisons and
Yeah.
her poison
Good luck, peppermint patch.
Oh yes.
and other drugs concealed.
so you guys queue up. There's like
Yep.
a queue
Yep.
that's forming, and as you're slowly making your entrance, you're seeing that there is this like security point where
Okay.
they're having people go through and they're checking them. You're still farther back,
Yeah.
but you're seeing that there is this process that they're doing where they're making sure they're not just letting people just walk in.
Right.
So you're in line, moving
Okay.
towards it.
I walk up to Captain and I go, hey, I'm carrying a lot of weapons on me. You have a gift for Gab that
Yeah.
I do not possess, so I might need to be by you
Okay.
in the event that one of us needs to talk our way into this Coliseum.
I'm picking up what you're throwing down. I got you.
Herb walks over to the captain. Captain, I have a lot of weapons. I feel like I should be like your bodyguard or something if something happens.
And then I walk up to her. Captain, here's the thing. I have lots of weapons and a shitload of poison on me.
Okay, so everybody just
Captain, we all have drugs.
stay with us. That's the point, is that we have them. Stop talking about them, though, because that's how we're going to get in.
Alright, so go ahead and roll.
Who wants to buy some nice rugs?
Is Herb rolling for something?
Herb is gonna roll.
Why? I was hanging out by her, so she could roll.
You just yelled out to say want to buy rugs.
Oh, that's right. Who wants to buy some rugs?
You're gonna do.
Won't make you sick.
You're gonna do your stealth on this one, actually.
Okay.
So stealthy.
Fortunately,
I don't know if that's Ben's version of stealthy. Hey.
It's gonna be 3 purple, and you're gonna get a natural setback.
Because you're going like this.
You're a 9-foot tall cat creature snapping his fingers with a giant musketeer.
And his blanket.
That's enough setbacks.
I'm gonna use the challenge dice, aka yellow one for me,
Okay.
and a setback or a boost for me.
Okay, if you were going to kind of, as you're focusing, so you're drawing this extra. Kind of.
I am so upset. No, that doesn't make any sense. If something goes down, I'm ready to murder everyone in line.
Oh my god.
You're already dark side. You don't have to.
Let's see what
You don't have to dig deep to pull from that side.
Oh, am I still? Oh yeah.
Aren't you?
Okay.
Success.
I'm still dark side.
Yeah,
you're still dark side.
Still dark side.
So people just kind of look over.
Guardian, you want a rug?
People are like, hey, that's the jazz cat. I love him. He's great.
I'm slowly just going. I sort of, in reality, I did it just for it to finish the joke, because jokes are in threes, and so I did it though. I really did do it, but that's Virgo for you. And so I seeing what's going on, I just sort of. I know I can get myself through the line. I just go back to another line. I'm slowly backing away.
You're backing away.
To go to another. I'm sure there's another more than one line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I go to another line. I
So,
will catch up with them later.
You try to just kind of fade your way over
Yes,
to another
I'm
one.
also the most covered of anyone.
And as
I'm
you do
so
that,
covered.
you kind of are trying to have to bump your way in a line. So there's like a big creature that you've jumped in front of. Very upset that you've just kind of cut your way
Cut
into
in
this
front
line.
of the big creature. Good call.
I hate you.
Is what you say to the thing?
No, to Caleb.
Say,
I'm assuming you calmed me. Yeah, you saw it from afar.
He seems very upset and he's about to like flag someone like over. What do you do?
Oh my god. Can I poison him? No. Like a light poison.
go for it.
Like a light, confusing poison.
Yeah, throw it in his face.
I love this.
What?
Yeah, throw it. I mean, that's what you want to do.
I have light. I have very light. I have different levels of poison. They're all very well organized.
It's like an irritant?
It's like
Yeah, it's like a calm, not sleep drowsy. He doesn't remember. He forgets. It's a forgetting poison.
So it's Rohypnol?
Space
I
Ranger.
made it. I made all the drugs. I don't.
you-
Yeah.
yes.
I'm a master.
You don't have to tell me. Just roll it.
Great. Oh, well, what am I rolling?
I just imagine you explaining all this before you do it. Why just poison him?
What am I?
You're just throwing it at his face.
Wait. What? I want to roll.
Roll your agility. Roll
I
your
want my agility.
Yeah, just your straight up agility.
Light takes the lead.
Oh, okay.
Pretty immune in here.
It's nice.
I like it.
I'd like to add. Wait, am I allowed to use the?
You can reach over
Okay,
and use from there.
but it could be bad.
But you still have a few on your side.
Oh
too.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. What am I talking about? All right, wait. This is very important.
This also seems pretty pretty
You
evil.
have 2 boosts
And
and
I'll
one ability
use
you could use.
I'll use 1 setback and a difficulty.
Okay.
So,
you're gonna get a boost and a
Boost
ability,
and which is of yellow.
which you can add a blue
Boost
and a
is
green,
blue.
Oh no, blue and a green.
Blue and-
Yeah, I did that.
and it's gonna be 3 purple, and it's gonna be a natural setback, so black dice.
Oh my gosh, no, I think I need to like add. Can I add 1 more setback?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because you can't add things anymore, so there's no.
We don't need to rub it in our face, Emma.
All right, I need all of your energy because this is. Oh, 1 success, 6 advantages.
Ooh.
So as you just kind of sneak your way into this line and bump into it, not processing what he's saying, you just throw this thing in his face.
But very secretly,
You-
like a
you
ninja.
Just hand down here,
I've had my hand on my poisons my whole life,
and this vial smashes into this creature's face, and just,
but it's like a small one. And then, and I.
crashes down.
Oh! Oh my word! Look! Perhaps he's had too much to drink! And then I just step over him gingerly.
Can I see what's happened over there?
Oh, everyone sees that this thing.
Are the guards also distracted as well?
Right.
They
Oh no!
they seem to be
Someone's
few.
fallen. You should go and.
They fallen and they can't get up! He's a horror!
Be dead.
You see what looks like some of the guards from the front where the check booth is are
then-
moving out
Great.
from there towards the ground.
And then I step over him gingerly and go, get in right now.
Captain?
So there's an opening
we're-
right now?
I mean, there's still a checkpoint, and there's still a person that seems to be
Yeah, but
tending
one
it.
is much easier to deal with than a whole bunch. I just waltz right up to the security checkpoint with Io and Herg in tow since they both came up to me.
Let's just sneak past. I see them doing that. If they're going to stop anyone, they're stopping the group of 3.
Yeah,
I'm going to walk
Great,
right in.
I'm going to walk right into.
We'll create a distraction.
So,
for it.
at the commotion of others around you, right? But they seem primarily focused on this event that just happened. You guys make your way to the front, right? There's one attendant who's kind of concerned, looking out there, trying to figure out what's going on, and stops. He's like, no, hold on, we got. I can't let anyone in while there's this. They need to come back first. You can't go in there yet.
Oh, we're
just
harmless.
wait.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
totally harmless. Besides, I don't suppose being from Narshada, I could potentially interest you in
Sure you do.
something of normally only available to
What are
those
you
of
saying?
great wealth.
Can I just walk in while
can we
she's
just-
doing
so
that?
while they're talking,
I don't
while
want to
they're
walk out
talking,
of this yet.
both of you are gonna do a stealth check.
Cool.
Okay.
So while you're talking,
Right,
I don't-
stealth.
what-
I'm saying
I have
that
nothing. Agility.
Oh, I've got
3.
great
Okay,
stealth.
so
I don't
1,
suppose
2.
I
any
could.
proposition. You're not really my
negative?
type.
What is-
No, you're not my type either. No
I
offense.
have,
He seems to have taken offense by it.
how
Listen,
many purple? What?
It's gonna be.
but maybe we could.
Hold on. It's gonna be 3 purple,
Oh my god. I don't have anything to use.
and you're gonna get a natural boost
Oh,
because of the commotion and this distraction.
good.
Okay.
Go.
And then I'm going to use. I see there's 9 boosts. Let's use 2 boosts.
All I'm saying is that maybe we could negotiate entering the arena, and I just
It's
like
gonna be fun.
flash
I got a
the
failure with an advantage.
Okay, so then do the same exact roll.
Oh,
flash the regular drugs, not the
flash-
fancy
okay.
drugs. Yeah.
Okay.
We've got
so
goods.
I've got 2. It's
I'm just gonna
2
resolve all
yellows,
this.
a green,
Yeah.
and then a natural advantage.
A natural blue,
A natural blue, and
Yeah.
then what? Three
3 purples, and then
Ooh, I can't add anything, can
you
I? Well, I
can
can.
pull from theirs.
But what's the worst? What's the
What could happen?
Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm just
Okay.
going to roll.
To make you
Come on.
good.
Oh, 1 success, 1 disadvantage.
Okay, so
the opposite of
success
me.
with disadvantage.
That means I at least
And then,
get through. Can I pull
you
Caleb
got
with
a
me?
failure with advantage.
With an advantage.
So you sneak by,
Yes.
and as you sneak by, though, you like smack into something, and as you smack into it, that's when the guy looks up and sees Caleb. So you've made your way in. Hey! I can't let you. You can't go in there. I just need you to. You need to step back.
But you already waved me through.
You need to, sir. You need to.
You already waved. You just waved me through.
No,
This is the same guy that we're talking to?
Yeah, talking to.
Listen, I think that we can all just have a nice, civil conversation about this. I think that
Wait a second. You said you had
I
drugs.
might have something to offer you in exchange for your compliance.
But wait, is he with you?
He could be.
He looks harmless.
So long as I get in. You already waved me through.
Listen, let's just all have some goodwill towards one another.
How much do you have?
I have, because I took like 3 of
Do
the.
you have any normal?
Of the reg-
normal drug
I do. Yeah, I have 3 normal ones, and then the 2 that she gave me.
The death drugs.
So I take out the 3 little. I take out two of the 3 pouches that I have.
So you take out 2 of the pouches.
In exchange for your compliance.
First, you're gonna do a,
my God,
a
this is
negotiation.
riveting.
Okay, cool.
I'm just
I know
standing
you're
on
better
the
at
other
negotiating.
side.
I know that's your
Standing on the other
skill,
side.
so I
This
was
is where
trying
the
to
real
let
show
you go
is.
for
And then
that.
no,
Yeah.
I'm only angry that she pulled out 2 pouches because she could have gone with 1. She could have just gone with 1.
Well, we'll see.
Hey,
And
man.
what's the difficulty on
It's
this?
gonna be,
Come on, man. We just want to have a good
Okay.
time, dude.
but you're gonna get a natural setback because you insulted him.
Also,
Said you weren't his type, but you're gonna get a natural boost because he seems very infatuated with Caleb.
Oh, that was what I was thinking.
also, I'm ready.
I'm also gonna take 3. Nah, I'm gonna go 4 boosts.
How come I didn't
I'm
pick
just
up
gonna
on
roll all.
I feel like I should have
just
picked
used to
up.
You never
everyone
pick it up
wanting him.
when they're into you.
No,
That's
never.
not, I hate
Caleb,
that.
but
Now's the time to speak binary because he'll probably think it's sexy.
All right. So I like notice that he's like taking a little shine to Caleb. So I just do
tendrils.
like a little sort of side steppy thing. So Caleb is very visible as I try to make this deal go down, which looks like it's definitely happening. Yes, 6 successes with 2 advantage.
Can I just say? I just want to say that I'm ready in case they don't make it through. I'm ready to bolt.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm
instead of like
not.
waiting to see what happens,
oh, no,
you're like
I'm
at
waiting
the
to
stairs
see-
to go
Because
get that.
because if I'm the only one that makes it in,
Yeah.
I need to stay. I can't.
At this point, there's the commotion that's going on out
Right.
there is starting to die down a little.
Right.
He's like, okay, sounds good, but I need to know that these drugs are good. How do I know that they're not bad?
They're good. Trust me.
I feel like maybe if one of you tried them first and I tried it with you.
Oh, no. What's your name?
My name? Is that important?
Oh my God.
Steven.
I'm Brown. Charlie Brown.
It's a wonderful name.
The drugs are really good.
If you try it, and then I need to know and see, and then I'll try it too. We can right now.
I don't have time to try the drugs right now. I
don't have time to let you in.
And then he drives a hot bargain.
Oh, God, I hope the fruit has another vial.
Come on, Esteban.
I'll try. This is a peer pressure episode. When in doubt, do the drugs. I don't even know how to do these.
So there's little pouches. So you
I
just,
can
like,
do it the
take
way Herb did it. Which
Caleb,
is,
don't. Caleb, don't do the trap. Caleb, don't do.
does it go in your nose, your mouth?
No,
You're gonna, you can taste it.
I'm gonna do that cop thing.
take a
that
tiny
cop
bit.
thing,
Take it.
and
Take
just go.
it.
Just
Like
make sure you only
a little pouch.
take a little tiny bit.
Oh, yeah.
It's very.
And he like goes
Potent.
for your. He like touches your hand.
Here.
And you see his eyes just. You're gonna roll real quick.
For God knows what.
It's so sexual.
You're gonna do your
Over the
resilience.
We're just
I'm sorry, what am I rolling?
Resilience. I also want everyone to know that this was the
roll for sexy.
All right, 3.
That should be a real category. Roll for sexy.
and it's gonna be 3 purple.
Okay. And no natural boost.
Because he's just super sexy.
I'm gonna use 3 boosts.
Go
because
for it. Go.
My ego won't be able to stand it. So I'm gonna call on the force. Oh, please let this work. Oops.
Come on, come
I
on.
mean, it wasn't that
2
terrible.
successes
yes.
with 2 advantages.
So before you had kind of ducked and avoided most of the contact from the cloud of experience, but this time you just kind of grin it and you put it in your mouth and
The drugs.
the drugs. Sorry, I'm sorry. The drugs.
Wanna
We should
clarify.
definitely clarify this. The drugs. is what-
I'm
and
having a moment, so.
it hits you, and you feel like you're now on kind of an elevated plane of perception. You just see things hyper aware, but it's not overpowering you, and you feel like you are in control of it. But it's a very positive, overwhelming feeling. And he just instantly kind of just, you guys can, you can go. That
Thank you so much for your cooperation.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thanks, Esteban.
All right, we're in
And you make your way inside to this
to the
Coliseum.
yeah.
Oh, did that just happen? I saw
Yes, it
all
did.
of that. That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Caleb, you were great.
I think he liked me.
Oh, I forgot you're on drugs. Oh my god.
All right. So
Did everyone make it in?
Yep, we're all here.
Yes.
maybe we should check on the fruit.
The fruit, are you inside?
The fruits will find. Okay, well, we're.
You get no response.
Oh my god.
All right.
Probably
Do
dead.
did I know what was in
All right.
the antidote that he made? Because I looked at it.
Let's take.
So
I'm okay. I'm fine.
All right.
You don't look
I
fine.
feel. In fact, I feel really, really good right now.
Oh god.
This place is amazing.
all right.
Well, let's,
What do we
not
say we
get too
take a look
distracted.
around and see what we can see, get the
Yeah.
lay of the land?
I think we should try to find out where this
Where the hell did I get
lies.
these?
I don't know, Caleb.
These are amazing.
What are those?
I have no idea.
Did you just grab them off a table?
I think so.
Are they edible?
Well, he's eating them, so.
I guess we'll find out if they're edible.
As you're all there, kind of you've made your way up clearly, leaving that area.
Yeah.
You feel the entire building kind of shake with this tremendous roar
Of applause.
of applause and like this kind of chanting.
Okay.
It seems to just surround the entire building as it's just emanating. The building itself is making this noise. You're still at the entrance area, but you're just kind of taking a moment to understand the grandiose spectacle that's unfolding out somewhere.
Let's go where we hear the
Yeah, I want to run
okay.
to like the edge of the arena as best we can see, like as close as we can get right now.
So you continue
Yeah.
to move farther, and everyone going along.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
It's showtime.
So as you emerge, you went into the general admission area. So it's unfortunately you have to, despite being at the bottom, you have to climb up these stairs that
Right,
take you
right.
back up to the top because the front is for the
The
primo seats.
yeah, the muckety mucks.
But as you kind of finally going up these stairs, it
Right.
seems like forever. You finally emerge from this darkness, and it's this light is emanating from in front. You see all of these kind of silhouetted features of these different denizens in the crowd. Just, and as you step forward up on this balcony, you look out, and you see that on the sands below, it looks like there is a group of 4 individuals that are fighting in one giant kind of like back to back to back to back, as all of these droids are like around them, kind of circling and descending upon it. And everyone is just, this roar is going out as one of these people falls down, and everyone screams even louder.
Is this a slave battle?
it looks like it.
That's horrible. they're just sending droids to fight them? They're not even... I mean, I guess in some ways it's better than having slaves fight other slaves, but they're just sending them out to be slaughtered.
We knew what we were going to find here.
It's
If
true.
we can do anything about it, we will.
Now let's just finish the job.
All right.
Where are the huts? Can we see where the primo seats are, where the huts might be watching?
Do a perception check.
Let's do a perception check.
I feel like he's got a boost to his
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
Two. I have two, and it's...
No, but because of the drugs you did.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Are his tentacles just like straight upright?
They're sticking straight up, yeah. Okay.
It's gonna be 3 purple,
Uh-huh.
but you're gonna get a ability dice. added to it.
Dang.
That's a green.
That's the green. And
That's
that's what we got.
Yeah.
All right, we're going for it.
We have 0 and everything right now? Yeah. Excellent.
Oh, crap. 2 advantages.
So you have a heightened sense, but it's almost so extreme because you're just feeling it's just this one with the crowd. As they cheer, your heart just starts palpitating. You're like getting caught up in it. So as you kind of look around, you just can't really focus on one particular spot. You're trying to look for it, but you feel as if that there's just this feeling that off to the right, as you're kind of looking around, you briefly, for a moment, see like a service door where you're seeing people go in and out carrying trays of food and beverages out to the group. So that's like really the only thing that you focus on, but you don't see exactly where these huts are at.
I'm not sure where the huts are, but there's a service door to the right, and I'm seeing a lot of fine foods being brought back and forth through that door. It's a good bet that their high-class patrons are that way. And that's where the huts would be.
Follow the waiter.
Yes.
genius. All right.
Looks like it's time for Virgo to go a little undercover.
That's great.
That's what you came up with.
That's what he came up with.
It's good. It makes up the point. It's
Very
right.
self-explanatory.
All right.
What would you come up with?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. But it sounded like you had something really, really good planned, and then you just sort of to go.
I'm just winging it right now.
All right.
Right.
So
Agreed,
let's
we're all
wing
winging
it in the direction of those servants.
Yes.
Are we going to all go through that way? Is one of us going to take out a servant and
Oh,
use his out? I mean, I assume at one point we will get stopped.
I would
Whoever makes
love
it through.
nothing more than to take out a servant. How far away is this door?
It's not that far away, but it's like if you guys are emerged out of this kind of stairwell, there's rows either side of you continue to go around, but this looks like a building or a little kitchen that's serving probably about like 30 feet away from you.
I think I'd like to go bump into one of them.
Yes.
Okay. So you just decide what you're going to do. You're going to go up and you bump into one of them, and you bump into a person who is carrying a tray.
Oh
of
no, I
rice.
want to bump into one of them, meaning and poison them.
Oh, I knew. I thought that was clear.
Oh, dang!
Anytime Virgo does anything,
It's poison.
there's poison.
I get it
Yes.
now.
I like this plan.
I don't want to kill him. I just want, or kill them. I just want to. I need to take their clothes.
Right.
Use a brawl.
A brawl?
check.
Wear a bra.
Use a bra.
Yeah, side note, wear a bra. Here you go.
A brawn check.
Brawl.
Run.
It's an unarmed
Attack.
attack. that
Herg
you're
is going to make his way towards the edge as well to
Oh,
just
wait.
look over the Colosseum. And
So
he's-
it's just 3 yellows then, right?
If you
I
have, so you have
just 3 in the.
your.
top.
What is your?
Oh no,
brawn?
just 3. No, sorry. Well, wait.
3 green.
Oh, my brawl. Oh, I always get this confused. Wait.
Should be on the right side.
Oh yes, I have
Brawl.
nothing. Perfect.
So it's whatever
is
your brawl.
3
is.
greens.
brawn.
Yes. Okay.
Herg goes on to the comms and says, "Is there a possibility that this hut will have a food taster, a drink taster?
I wouldn't put it past.
Do I
Very
get any?
likely.
It's gonna
Very
be
likely.
2 purple.
How can we then
All right, I'm
poison
gonna-
this hut?"
Because he probably doesn't have a drug trier.
Ooh, 3
And even if he
successes,
does,
1 disadvantage.
We have the real deal that's not going to kill someone, so he'll see them try the drugs and go, "That's good stuff."
So
and then
what I really
we
want
can
to
use
do
the lethal.
is poison one of them and then drag them somewhere where obviously nobody can see us.
So you kind of go up to one and you
Or push him back into the door or
and
something.
you inject this person with one of your syringes.
Yes.
And you grab this waitress that looks about the same build as yours, and you kind of, oh my, and you push her off into a corner.
I'm so sorry. Oh my lord.
And the syringe enters, and you see it fully reaches its effect in a matter of seconds. Unfortunately, as you do it, you see that maybe the dosage was a little bit too much, or that this person was not quite able to handle it. So you see this visible effect of the person kind of going into shock.
Oh god.
Oh no!
But as you drag her, and as that's happening,
Well, Virgo killed a guy.
you went up to the rails,
Yes.
right? Someone approaches you and kind of just leans on the rails, looking out.
I look at them.
Is there
Who is it? What do they look like?
A young Keldor boy, probably about 17.
Oh.
Doesn't say anything, just kind of leans next to you and stares at it.
Can I assist you in some way, boy?
I don't know, you kind of look like you're maybe not here just to spectate. You look like you're a kind of guy that wants to rumble down there. Give me that vibe.
Who are you?
My name is Hazo. I don't know. I don't know. You gotta just the look about you. I don't know if it's just that hat. I don't know.
the
Like you're
blanket?
here, I feel like you're here to make a name for yourself.
Why would I want to rumble down there?
Money? Clearly you're not a slave, so I figured you're. Look, I mean, look. I normally am not.
Hazo?
Yeah. I mean, if I said it
Go
wrong.
away.
Okay. I understand. Okay. Never mind. You see him walk away.
I seem what?
He walks away.
Oh.
You told him to shoot.
Guys, that was weird.
What did you say?
happened?
Just happened.
Somebody
I-
approached me to fight in the
Can I
gladiatorial
try
house.
Wait. And?
Is she going to die?
I turned them down.
It looks like she's going to some kind of extreme state.
Oh my god. Is there some way for me to save her?
You try to do a medicine.
Great, yes. Of course. If I have all these poisons, I must have some sort of an antidote in my
But
bag.
wasn't it part of our plan for you to fight as a gladiator?
I
Medicine?
Oh, medicine.
was under the impression that that was to get us in.
I
But
know.
now I saw no reason for me to enter a gladiatorial fight when it seems our best course of action is to somehow poison this hat and get close to the hat.
And he seemed really eager then. He offered to send you down there, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There's nothing to call on from the other side. Yeah. Roll it.
I guess
Wait,
we're
is it
winging it.
full
More
purple?
purple.
Yes. Now is not the time for side quests.
And one black?
No, just that.
I want to free these slaves later at some point.
I think
Oh my gosh,
probably.
1 success and 2 disadvantages.
So while this conversation's going on, Virgo, you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You're trying to
We
do
don't see
everything
that,
you
right?
can.
We
You
don't
don't see it.
yeah.
You don't see it. And you seem to stop. You kind of take a bunch of different vials that you have, and you're just, oh, this works. And you
Yeah.
stab it into a new vial, like into her heart, right? And the convulsion stops, and she doesn't look like she's in some sort of like cardiac arrest state.
Okay.
But definitely unconscious, and seems like there may have been some permanent damage.
Oh my god. What do you mean
That's so
permanent
messed up.
damage?
As far as you can see, she doesn't. Well, I mean, you stabbed her with something. She was at this before, and now she's here.
Right.
But she's unconscious, and it doesn't seem like everyone was focused on the battle that's going
Okay.
on in the falls.
Okay, what I want to do is God.
Virgo, how's it going?
Did you manage to get in?
No,
Did you kill someone?
No. No. I need to take her clothes.
Whose?
No one's. Just give me one. Just give me like 5 minutes.
One of the service staff.
And
I
then
pointed to the door. She disappeared. I know what happened.
So what I want to do is I'm going to I want to put her clothes on, take her clothes off, and then I want to give her I want to put her in mine, some of mine, just sort of basic, and then I want to put her somewhere where someone will find her and get her care.
Interesting. Okay. So.
And actually, I might be able to use this to my advantage because that could create a distraction in the kitchen
So.
or somewhere.
Here's what you're gonna do.
Yes.
You're gonna roll for stealth
Okay.
because you're trying. So you successfully swap clothes, but you're now dragging this body out of your hidden area to try and put them in a position
Oh my God.
that they will be seen by somebody else.
I can't not do it though. Okay, so I've got.
All right.
You sub for yellows, right? Sub for yellows when you've got like
Yes.
bars. Okay.
Yes,
So
correct.
that's 2 yellows and a green, and then how many?
It's gonna be 3 purple
Oh my God.
and 1 setback.
Are we seeing
One
her
black?
dragging the body out?
No.
One black die?
One
No, I
black
don't
die.
care if you guys
Well, we're
see.
just outside the door. I know, but I want to. I'm not going to react
God,
to it. If I don't see it.
this is not going to. Oh my gosh! 1 success, 2 disadvantages. I am by the skin of my teeth right now.
So you move the body out
Okay.
and you successfully kind of
I've already put on her clothes.
already put
and
on her clothes.
Okay, good.
so you've placed the body and you've kind of stepped away from it,
Okay.
and instantly someone sees and starts to run over.
To her. I need
To
to
her.
get out.
They don't seem to see you,
Okay.
but at the sight of this, they instantly start calling for someone to like bring help up here right away. So
Okay.
they're sounding an alarm, as it were, but you don't seem
Okay.
to have been noticed.
Right.
And because you put yourself in danger trying to save someone, even though you were the cause of it, you're gonna get a light side point.
Oh.
Okay. Am I at 0 now? Or?
You are now at 0.
So
which I don't know
what does
how-
that
yeah.
mean?
Oh.
You are.
Neutral.
You can't use anything.
I think what it's supposed to actually be.
I
you
can use
removed
both.
0,
I'm so
is
powerful.
Right.
You're actually light side 1 now.
Oh.
I know it should be 0, but there's the mechanics and everything. So
I
you're
spit
right.
up some black
Yeah.
bile. What's
You-
going on?
Move the body over, and as you kind of quickly leave, you feel like you have done the right thing, and especially with the fact that your history that you had, you feel like maybe, though you had caused it, you knew that you wouldn't have necessarily done this before. And like now you feel like, yes, I'm slowly making up for things.
I actually think about my father and what he always taught me that I sort of shirked when I was younger, when he was trying to teach me the ways of, of the poisons and medicine and stuff, and how I always just kind of said, "Oh, you're too soft," Yeah.
I get on the comms and I say, wait, what if
Sorry, go ahead.
What if this was a bad idea? I know we've seen this all the time in hollow films, but are we to expect that nobody in the waitstaff will recognize Virgo as a completely new person wearing the uniforms?
If I have any sort of inkling whatsoever about huts on Nar Shaddaa, or really anywhere, it's that their staff tends to be fairly disposable. It wouldn't be out of the ordinary for them to have somebody completely new working their first day.
Regards emerge.
Great. I want
the
to.
stairwell that you guys came from and start running towards.
Can I get out? Is there a way? Can I easily get out and sort of rejoin the group?
But you're in server
snuck your way out. You're,
And I'm in. I'm in server.
Correct.
Oh wait, can
and they
I?
were running.
Maybe you should continue.
No, wait. Oh no, I need to slip into the kitchen. Am I like on my own now? Like, is
You
this it?
left that group.
That's why I
left
said
the kitchen.
it's time for
Great,
Virgo to come.
great, I'm
I'm
slipping
going
into-
to cover.
I'm slipping into the kitchen. Is there anyone else there, or?
All of those guards just ran back into the kitchen. That you've popped yourself out because you placed the body out
Okay.
for someone to find, and then as they instantly.
Great, I'm going to just play it cool. I've got, my pouches are very slim and they're just sort of on the inside of my pants or whatever. And actually, is there a way for me to have maybe kept my cloak or something like that?
You put
and keep it
your
obscured?
clothes.
Because then I could just cover my entire outfit.
You put. Yes, good. You put your clothes onto.
So I have nothing except for like my poisons.
You have.
You could run back to
underneath
the other body.
your the attire that you took from this person, everything else is there, but you kind of gave the outer level of your clothing to this person. So you don't
Yes.
have a
Okay.
cloak.
Okay. Great. Well, I want to be in the kitchen, and then
You're gonna walk back into the kitchen.
I need to be in the kitchen. I'm
Okay.
a server. That's
Yeah.
normal. Yeah. So
Virgo, what's going on?
I'm in. I'm here.
You're
I'm in the
walking, so
kitchen.
you're walking back in.
I'm in.
right,
Yes,
keep
I'm
us
going into the
posted.
kitchen.
Okay, so
Oh,
as
wait. Okay.
you walk back in.
Yeah, I walk back
You've
in.
walked
Into
back
the
in.
kitchen?
She's walked back into the kitchen. As you walk in, you see that there's these 3 guards
Yeah.
surrounding kind of the body. One person's there trying to like kind of pick this server up and take him away.
And we noticed the 3 guards.
You notice the 3 guards, and you notice her
Okay.
walk back
Okay.
into the kitchen. The guards turn around and they look at you and like, "Hey, who are?
I'm a server. Is there anything I can do to aid you?
You can't be." Just
Great.
go.
I'll go. Perfect. Okay. Thank you. Do I see any other servers?
As you start to go,
What are you doing?
Let's see if that works.
Dang.
I don't think it's weird that a server would go into the kitchen.
No, it's not.
one of the other guards stops. Says, "Wait, no, come here. We need to talk to you."
Yes. I walk over.
Do you know who this is? Do you know what happened here? Did you see anything?
No, sir, I did not.
Deception check.
Cunning. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I wish I was dark. I might. I need to just. I have to, because if this doesn't work, that could be really bad. I'm going to use. I kind of want to use all 5.
Okay, so now you've crossed over on one side.
Yeah.
So you're moving back. I've totally forgotten too. Everyone should have been adding all of these dice to everything.
Oh, that's right.
And we'll start doing that moving
Okay,
forward.
yeah. I forgot about that
Well,
too.
I'm going to use
We get
all
the
5,
two-
so that
two
does translate to
advantages.
blue, right? Blue die.
Actually, I think that's off a little bit.
That's right.
Because we're on one side one, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
5 blue die, right?
No.
I
Oh,
have
you're
to
using,
get so
so
fresh with
here's the
tea
thing.
then.
You're calling, you've shifted, right? You've had your moment of trying to be like on the right path.
so
Yeah.
good though.
But
It was a moment.
you're now calling upon a dark-sided fool for dice.
Great.
So you feel conflicted, right? Because you're trying to
Yes.
focus back on all of the times you've used kind of your ability to lie to get through situations.
Okay.
So it's kind of a mental battle that you're having of just having done this moment that you think has been really positive, but now you're kind of trying to slip back into it. So you're gonna just take one strain. You're just gonna take one strain, and you're gonna be able to use these dice.
One strain.
Dang.
Right. Worth it. Give me that.
And you said you're using 5?
5.
Yeah, there's actually 6 now too.
Excellent.
I'll just.
You can keep
Yeah.
No, I'll just use 6.
can-
I'll just.
You're gonna use
Oh.
5?
Yeah, just
Okay,
5.
so those are gonna be 5 blue, and it's gonna be 3 purple.
All right.
And you can use the extra 2 blue.
You have 2 extra blue.
Wait, why do I have 2? I just rolled. 2. What do you mean 2 extra?
Oh
blue?
no, it should actually be 1 blue 1 black.
1 blue, 1 black.
Because we're at tier 1 light side and tier 1 dark side.
Right,
Wait, I
right.
did I need to add anything?
Did you already roll?
Yeah, I already rolled.
Do
you want me to roll again?
So that's a 5 success, 4 advantage. Roll.
Yes.
Just roll. No, it's fine. You succeeded.
Great.
So I know nothing. Like and they're like, okay, just okay, clear out, go back outside, and then like we'll. Like you just,
Absolutely, thank you. And then I want to see if I can see any other servers. Are there any other servers around? Because I'd like to go join them and say, oh, it's my first day.
They've kind of pushed you back out the door.
Well, there aren't any other servers in the kitchen, right? Where do they go?
They're pushing her outside back to
out
the main
to where-
area, not in the kitchen where she
Correct.
just worked so hard
I
to get
see.
there.
Yeah.
So you're now back out with the group. So you've seen her literally go in, come back out.
Virgo, what's going on in there?
I accidentally used too much poison on the person that I was poisoning to take her clothes that I'm now wearing. No, I actually, she was going to die, and I brought her back, and then I put her in public where she would be seen and get some care. So
That explains the guards.
Yep. But I have her clothes, and now I need to find the servers or another kitchen. Is there another kitchen, maybe? Can you guys see anything?
Why are you back out here? Why aren't you
They
in
pushed
there?
me out. She's in there, passed out.
Is it
No one
only
allowed
them in
in.
there with her?
What?
I said, is it only the guards in there
Yes.
with her? So there's no servants in there at all?
No.
So in theory, if we were to go into that kitchen and take out the guards, we might find ourselves with access to the back servants' quarters and a more direct line to the hut that we are trying to take out.
Captain is best captain.
You see another roar go throughout the
People
crowd.
just do the wave.
And they have all of these digital displays that are kind of activate that show the carnage down below. As the 3 remainders of the bodies, and all 4 just kind of dragged away, and everyone cheers. The commotion gets even louder as you're seeing on this display, like in front of you in your area, as Oglehigh kind of comes out of, you don't know where because you're seeing it displayed on the screen,
Right.
of like his private booth, and raises his hands, and like everyone cries with joy.
All I'm thinking about is that I could, if I had the if I had a perfect shot of him, like I could shoot poison right into him.
You don't know where he's at.
Oh, we don't. I thought he was out. Or if I knew
He's
where
On
he
the
was.
jumbotron right now.
Sorry about that. I thought he
And
was-
emerging from the shadows of, again, behind Oglehigh,
Wherever he is.
steps the Twi'lek that you know,
Yeah, Lyra, the girl that was.
Oh, Lyra is her name. Okay.
Aaron Val,
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Darth Vader.
and Gorum Poo.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. His name is what?
Gorum Poo.
That's exactly how we reacted when we heard
That's
his
not
name.
the trainer. That's the.
No, that's the right hand
Of the right
hut
hand,
whom
yeah,
I
that-
liberated
That's the
property
one. Right.
from.
Right. Yes.
And with that,
No.
we're gonna end.
Oh!
Why did you fuck up the guards in the kitchen?
Oh my god!
That was great. That was great.
I thought we'd only gone for like 30 minutes.
You guys, you don't understand. You guys were high in real life in that room.
Yeah.
I was like, I get it.
that's
How many
why.
times do I
That's why I'm so hungry right now.
Welcome. I guess that was. If you watched this was your first episode. There are more drugs than normal, I guess.
Only like 10% more drugs.
That was more drugs than I've ever experienced in a Star Wars thing ever. And I read a whole novel about drugs. Set in Star Wars.
So, yay, everybody. I think the whole light side, dark side thing worked out.
Yeah.
I think we forgot about the tiered dice, and we'll just kind of remember that next
So with
time.
each tier, we would get a new level of either boost setback or ability difficulty or proficiency challenge.
Basically, for the light side, wherever that light side is, that is granting a bonus to all the light side
A
people.
boost, an ability, or
But it's
proficiency.
also granting a negative setback to all the dark sided people. So
Got it.
theoretically, right now, Herg, you should get a boost because dark side is in tier 1, but you would also get a setback because light side's in tier
also
1.
in
So
tier
if
one.
dark side went to like tier 3, you'd be getting a proficiency.
Gotcha.
But you would also be getting a setback because of the light side, right?
Cool, that makes sense.
So next time, again, it's a work in progress. We're trying every time. I think we're getting the tier items.
Oh man,
we unlocked the two.
They were good. The tier 1 items were good, guys. So like, imagine the tier. You can see what the tier 2 items are.
Don't look at it.
I can't.
Do not look at it.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
I want to be surprised.
But I want to know what it is.
It's pretty good. And then I think this thing.
What are we doing
right
with this?
I don't know.
It is
open it!
It's Smuggler's Bounty.
And now
shit.
it's
This is
worth.
going to be that horrible ending of Time Bandits.
Be active in the chat. We're straight up gonna give this shit away right now.
There's some cool stuff in here, too.
Yeah.
There's
So
legit
be
such
active.
cool stuff in there.
Tell us your favorite drugs. No, I'm just kidding.
No, do not
Get specific.
So yeah, so be active in chat. We'll wait till that. Also, first off, you guys did a great job.
Here's the thing.
Drugs.
Here's what you should say in the chat. Tell us if you think that Aaron Val is actually betraying us, or if he is acting undercover,
Here's
or perhaps acting under duress.
That ending wasn't as shocking, but that still hurt, man. That was,
It's pretty terrible for me. Thank you.
No, I mean, it's not like all you guys have some sort of. So be active in the chat. Also, thank you to everyone who was. We're gonna, I think, read through everything, but that was fantastic.
Yeah. You guys were great.
If you
Thanks for
enjoyed
drugs.
this and
Share it with your friends.
this was definitely share with your friends. If this is the first time
really
you've
enjoying
tuned in,
that.
Oh my god.
every
We had a
episode
lot of fun with drugs in tonight's episode.
and other
Our characters
things.
had no lasting side effects. But that's
So
not
it's
always
perfectly
true
all
in
right.
the real world.
Oh my god.
Drugs can be dangerous. Use them responsibly.
I have a winner.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Winner.
Who's getting the stuff?
Smuggler's
Wait, I
Bounty.
forgot to sign in and try and beat. Oh,
Oh, too late.
are you just here?
If you wanted to get it, no. I'm just kidding.
I was like, oh, I could do it. I thought you were just gonna come in and say I have a winner and then leave. I felt like that was.
We're just gonna be left.
We have a winner. We have one.
I also, by the way, when Keith was like, "You'll really enjoy meth," I thought you said you'll really enjoy math.
That's good.
Also, stay in school, kids.
The winner.
Math is your friend.
Okay.
This box. Can I hold it?
In Black WL, congratulations.
Yeah, all right.
For one brief moment,
Yes.
pretend as if
You
this
are
was-
now the owner of some totally undercover Smuggler's Bounty that definitely doesn't say Smuggler's Bounty on the box.
What? That is yours. Congratulations. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being active.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
So you're saying you have to be watching live to win?
That's crazy talk.
That seems totally reasonable to me.
Yep. This is a live.
This
channel.
is live streaming.
Thank you so much for tuning in to another week of Hyper RPG programming.
Oh yeah, we're the
that's-
show of the end of the week.
now,
now.
there's no Saturday programming anymore, so
That's it. Go enjoy your weekend.
that's it.
Or
A lot of ors.
Or if you're like, man, this was so great, and I don't know what to do on the weekend. There is so much content on Hyper RPG's YouTube.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Check
So
that
much
out.
content.
If you don't know, if this
I
is
just
the first
uploaded a new
episode,
video right now.
Yeah, including this show.
This
So
show,
you're
yeah.
like, man, I love Pencils and Parsecs so much. I need to relive all of the moments. You can totally do
There's
that.
only over 100 hours of it
It's
on
so
YouTube.
true. And if you are
my
watching
God.
on YouTube and you're
that's
like,
your whole weekend.
and if you're in a time zone where it's hard for you to watch this live, and you go back and you watch it on YouTube, and you're like, man, I really wish that I could contribute to how fun this show is. We have a Patreon.
There's also, just so you guys know, we clear this at the end of the night. And this is for all the people who might be watching this on YouTube as well and are wondering, because we've had people message us saying, how can I interact with the show? These hashtags are only tracked per one show. They don't track for any other show. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, oh man, I really want to contribute to the show, you can tip at any point during the week, offline or online, with the hashtag of, boost, ability, proficiency, setback, difficulty, or challenge, and it will apply for next week's show.
That's
rad. So it doesn't matter if it's while the show's live or not. You could pre-buff it for the week.
So right now, if you wanted to help us out for next week, in theory.
I haven't cleared it yet.
Okay, all right.
I'll clear the board tonight, and then it starts going for next week.
But for somebody who's watching this right now on YouTube, Right now.
Yeah, right now.
Right. Yeah, do it right now. Unless it's really right now.
Because then it's Monday.
But if it's not, go for it right now.
Yeah.
If you're watching this on Friday of next week,
Wait.
why were you not watching it live? You should have just been.
Okay, well, it's getting
right,
confusing.
let's
You can contribute, but don't forget to head over to our Reddit for the post-show discussion. Over on the Hyper RPG Reddit, there will be a post-show discussion. You can go in there and talk about the things that are happening, all the crazy theories you might have, and I might encourage Bert to go over there and hop in there and answer some questions.
Or just troll people.
Or I'll encourage him to go in there and be really helpful and answer some questions.
I think Bert's going to be there.
So check that out, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to another week of Crazy Hyper RPG programming. Lucas, what do we got in store for next week?
Oh man.
Some shit.
You heard it first. Some shit next week.
Some real shit coming up next week.
Like what kind of shit?
Well, on Monday, we're gonna play some games.
Yeah.
Great.
Hell to the
great.
Probably gonna
yeah.
be some more Injustice 2 because we were loving the shit out of that.
Cool. Are you doing the story mode? Did you beat it yet?
Oh, I beat it twice, both endings.
Nice.
dang.
Nice.
Both endings. Now we're doing the multiverse and kicking the shit out of Matt Acevedo. It's a good time.
Oh.
That
What
is
you
some
guys
shit.
missed is when we went offline and went up to DFA, he lost 4 games in a row to me, but unfortunately we went offline with him winning, and that really bummed me
Doesn't
out.
count.
So we just have your word, basically.
I don't
Yeah,
believe
you only have my
Do we-
word and Matt leaving with his tail between his
Is
legs.
there
All right, you're going to
also-
reset that. You're going to use your
Is
skull
there
battery.
a post credits for the dark
the
side
one-
ending in the lead?
Setback?
Yes. One post credit.
It's just for.
It's
Only
just
one dark
her.
side.
It's just her.
Man, so far it is paying to be dark side.
Yeah,
Let me just
yeah.
say.
It's you're gonna do a resilience check right now.
I think I need to be a little more evil. That's what I'm hoping.
I'm not worried about it.
I'm going to
Oh,
stay
man.
true to my character. Wherever that leads me.
And I will use the last setback or a boost for me. Go. What do you
It's
got?
gonna be 3 purple.
Dang, you're real resilient.
Roll it.
Here we go.
I knew it. 2 success, 1 advantage.
So
Nice.
out of all the adrenaline that's happening and then seeing the sight, the drugs start to kick in again. But you have full control over it and you just have heightened sense. Moving into, you will get a slight advantage on this.
I can
Until the
smell the
drugs are
hut.
off and then it's
I can smell the hut. I know where it is. I'm gonna kill it by myself. I'll be right back.
Wait, tell us what.
Follow the hat!
Don't forget, everybody, this show survives because of you all, and we really do appreciate your contributions and your
Yeah.
involvement. We made a couple clips tonight of some of the crazy antics that went down. Feel free to share those all over the tweets and webs and stuff like
Twitter
that.
sphere.
There better be some clips or gifs of people being high.
There
Or
definitely
I
is
really
some-
want to see that Steven slash. I want to.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That was-
that's the untold story that I really want to know more of.
That was
Make
great.
sure to share with your
Steven's
friends. Share with your friends, your gaming groups, all that good stuff. Make sure to hop on the Reddit and Twitter and all that wonderful stuff. You guys' help really helps us get the word out to more people who love Star Wars and as much as these guys do. So I'll let you close it out, my friend.
Okay, I guess with that, have a great weekend. Thank you for watching, and then till next time, may the force be with you.
May the force be
May the force be with you.